Welcome back to the WatchTower Film
back.
Podcast, the film review podcast on the Towercast Network by cinephiles for cinephiles on Christmas.
Happy
Holidays. Christmas.
I mean, Christmas is in about 3 days, so.
Yeah, we like.
Yeah.
Also, we're doing a Christmas month. It's not like we're gonna be like, oh, happy holidays. We're celebrating Christmas. I'm sorry.
Christmas is in 3 days.
I love it.
Asswipe.
Yeah, we're celebrating Christmas.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, with our final
Festivus
Christmas
for the rest
pick.
of us month.
Festivus for the rest
No,
of us.
Festivus is actually
for the
tomorrow.
rest of us.
Yeah.
Oh, really? It's 2 days before Christmas.
We just
Wait, hold on.
I
Yeah,
thought it was
Festivus
like-
is tomorrow.
What the hell
we
is
just need the
Festivus?
poll.
We do need the Festivus poll.
Dude, 1 year, can we please decorate for
Shit,
Festivus?
we'll put it next to the Christmas
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
What's Festivus?
Have you ever seen Seinfeld?
it's a new holiday that.
It's
George's
George's dad, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
The Costanzas.
I don't remember, but okay.
A Festivus for
For
the rest
of us. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, for our Festivus episodes. And this
Huzzah!
wraps us up. Next week, we're going to do our New Year's Eve or a New Year's episode to kick us off in the new year with When Harry Met Sally.
Huzzah.
But today, before I introduce the film we're going to talk about, I want to introduce, first of all, the people in the room. And we're going to chat about what we saw this week. I'm kind of excited for that.
Oh, wow.
Mr. Austin T. Young in the back there. Yeah, son. Offering an editing perspective, producing perspective. Mr. Eric Sanchez, back in the pod.
Yes. Glad to have him back.
You're not. Hey! You're not.
Man.
You're on the right episode, folks. It's not Halloween. He's just back. He's just wanted to talk about one of his, I don't know, favorite movies from the sounds of it.
I love his look, man.
I said nothing about
Yeah,
his look, but
nobody-
I'm glad you did.
Nobody
I thought you
had
mentioned 'cause I don't know
anything to
Halloween,
say
what
about
did
his
you
Well,
look.
because he usually only joins us for the Halloween episodes.
Oh,
no
my
one had
bad,
anything
Eric.
to say about his look.
Hey, I was here
My
for the
bad.
lobster.
No
That's
one
true.
has anything to say about Eric.
and Me.
Eric offering a perspective on this film amongst directing perspective, right? Perspective, all of that. Mr. Michael the Law offering a cinematography perspective.
Possibly Italian.
Possibly Italian. We need a 23andMe to come back or
My
something. We're
colonial
gonna
friend.
figure this out. My colonial
Italians are going to get mad. You're supposed to say it with pride.
Yeah, what's the matter with you?
And I'm saying it with possible.
The gabagool.
Hey, that hurts my people.
Can't find
He
pussy
apparently
anywhere.
found out through his direct family that he's not Mexican at all.
Yeah, apparently.
Although he is, but
Well, yeah, I'm like
That explains
I'm,
a lot.
I'm Mexican, but apparently, like, if
Nah,
I-
you got to choose one, buddy.
yeah. Hey, you can't fuck around.
Yeah, bro. You
what's
can't
the matter
have
with
one
you?
Hey,
foot
hey,
on.
do you have a Mexican passport and an American passport?
I could because my dad's Mexican.
That's because
Shut down.
Hey, listen here, you fucking mook.
Whoa, whoa,
Jeez.
whoa.
You gonna let that punk talk to you like that?
Hey, I know that's Jersey.
You gonna let this punk get away with
it's
that?
always the Mexicans trying to keep me down, you know? That's probably not a stereotype that's coming to play any soon.
Timmy Turner's got a bad babysitter, and you're laughing, huh? Huh?
The Fairly Odd Parents?
Yeah. Glad you got the reference.
Yeah.
Somebody did.
You're
Possibly
laughing.
time.
You're
You're
laughing.
laughing.
Who's sitting next to you wearing a snazzy shirt?
Yeah, Mr.
am I the
John
model?
Eric Castro
Yeah.
offering an acting perspective, wearing
Whoa.
a snazzy shirt, courtesy
Retro.
of our CEO/producer Austin.
Fun
T. Young.
fact, that is the official first Tower logo.
No,
No,
it's
it's
not.
Yeah, it is from back in the 80s when we started Tower. What do you mean?
That's true. He's right.
Circa 1984.
And I guess a special shout out is in effect for Mr. Jason for kind of finding the shirts, essentially. Yeah.
I didn't get to. Okay.
It ends so quick.
What? You get to what?
I was going to say,
Well, say it.
Say it.
welcome to the party, pal.
Hey, yippee-ki-yay, mother. And we got our humblest, who sometimes mumblest.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got two of the
I'm
people
your
that I
mumblest.
envy their hair the most. You and this
myself.
Oh yeah. You want that hair? That long hair?
Guy. One of these days for sure.
Yeah. One of these days, as if
You
it's gonna
know,
take a week to
As an
grow out.
actor, genuinely as an actor, I felt like you were going to say two of the people I value the most, Carlos and me, on the
Next
podcast.
question.
Nah, never.
No, but who's the guy who did it? You want to go like full James Franco and Spring Breakers, or you?
No, I don't want like cornrows or anything. No, just have it
Yeah.
loose. Let the wind take care of it. You know?
Spring break. Didn't they say that in the trailer?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, he said spring break.
Does he really?
Yeah, like spring break.
Just like that, though. Spring break.
Spring break.
And he shows his grill.
Anyways, our humble film server.
I'm your humble film servant, Carlos Zamda, offering a right and direct perspective. We are
is the
back,
guy.
ladies and gentlemen.
Is it true that the M stands for Manfred?
Manfred. Sure.
No.
It's like the mammoth.
Huh? How do you not
Manny.
know this?
Manny Manfred Mammoth.
What is that?
Manny the Mammoth.
Elaborate.
What the hell was Manny the Mammoth?
Mammy the Mammoth.
Mammy, now she's Mammy?
No, Manny.
I don't know what a Manny is.
You never
He's the
seen Ice
mammoth.
Age?
Yeah.
Ice. Oh, Manny, the Ice Age
Manfred.
Mammoth.
Yeah.
Manfred Mammoth.
Are you calling me fat, motherfucker?
It's the hairdo.
That's the hairdo. As long as you didn't call me Sid. We're back. And
That's Angel Reese.
what are we doing, Mr. Grasser? What are we chatting about?
Aren't we
Before we got into that, we got to talk about.
It's
you
a
pick
very
it?
controversial. That's
Did he
true.
pick it or did
How'd
he
he
pick
I
it?
gave him a layup. We're talking about the films we watched. Are we not doing that?
Oh,
No, you said what are we
No,
watching?
I said what are we talking about? Like the films that we watched.
No, I got it.
That
I
was a
got it.
bad-
I got it. But actually, it's been
It's been
2 days since
Right.
we. But what did I watch? Let's see. What did I watch yesterday?
football.
No, I started watching
did I
this.
watch
I started.
today after
I was in The Sopranos, the season.
Fuck yeah.
I'm like in the last episode of the first season.
Oh, dude, it's great.
I'm kind of like pissed off. I haven't seen it.
Oh, dude, it's
I'm starting
great.
to get all the references and everything, so that's pretty cool.
My people have told me it's a great show.
Come on. I can't find pussy anywhere. You'll get that if
Wear
you watch
a tracksuit this time, dude.
the show. Yeah,
I
with a
know.
chain, with a gold chain.
Your sister.
Just yeah.
your sister's cunt. Oh, like I can't be saying that.
Hey, oh, wait, hey.
Anyways, what are we? A film podcast?
The fuck? We're back,
Man, my parents are not gonna watch.
and you were watching The Sopranos. Did
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
Okay, there is a film essentially that most people don't like. I actually liked it.
It just
I
came out,
haven't
right?
seen
Like
it.
maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Something like that. But it's a prequel technically. But I liked it. It's a good film. I think so.
I remember that movie because one of my favorite comedians, Joey Diaz, comes out in it.
Does he?
Yeah,
Does
yeah,
he?
yeah, he comes
Where?
out. He's, I think,
As
part,
like
the-
pussy, or who does he play?
no, he's part like the bartender.
Oh, all right. I would have.
Like, go down, go down.
Oh, look, there's Bernta. Yeah, I think people were upset about it because they were under the misconception that it takes place like
Go
it's
down, go down.
Tony Soprano's backstory, which it really isn't. It's about his mentor, Dick Moltisanti, who is Christopher in the show's dad.
Yeah.
It's about him more than anything. And you get the cameos you want, and shit. What's her name? Rhea Farmiga plays his mom. She does great. John Bernthal, Johnny Soprano. It's all. I think it's great. I really like it.
I want to rewatch it once I finish this season.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know it's a prequel, but still.
Yeah, watch it. I like it. Yeah, I dig The Sopranos very much. I'm watching it again for the second time. Like
That's
I'm
why I'm
currently
watching
on like the
'cause
third season or something like
You
that.
keep mentioning, so I had
It's
to.
so good, man. I dig it. Mr. Lau, you watch anything worth mentioning?
I watched the Minecraft movie.
How is that? Who's the star in it? Jack Black?
Jack Black.
Jack Black.
Does he hit or miss? Because anything with Jack Black I love, but I don't know about Minecraft.
He's kind of been playing the same dude the past few films,
It's-
hasn't he? He's like Jumanji and
yeah.
And then
Minecraft,
Anaconda.
Anaconda.
The new one that's coming
Yeah,
out.
I saw the trailer. Yeah, he's just
What
playing
is it? What is
the
it
same
called?
fucking-
Kung Fu Panda. He just basically is that.
No, but it's these big blockbuster action pack.
Do you remember Jack Black from like King Kong?
Hell
Sure.
yeah.
That was fun.
Peter Jackson's King Kong.
Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. Big
Dude,
monkey.
he did. A lot of people don't know, like, almost like before School of Rock. School of Rock was, they still consider it kind of, it was a studio picture, but it was Richard Linklater making a studio picture. Before that, he was in, like, indies. He was in, the record one we talk about all the time, High Fidelity.
High Fidelity.
He was in High Fidelity. He was in Orange County. Is it Orange County?
Oh, that's why I kind of like.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he was doing these cool indie roles, and then
He was in Mars Attacks.
he wasn't.
He
was also like trying. Like I heard that even when he talked about his music career, that he tried to do like a serious thing for a while, and nobody took him seriously, and that's when he just took Tenacious D and like
Yeah.
really leaned into the skid of just having fun with it. And
He-
being
because
comedic.
Because he's got pipes, man. But yeah, his band is kind of his music style is kind of.
It's great.
Yeah, I like Tenacious
It's
D.
so good. Did you see the film?
Yeah, I love the film. It's
he's
just
a voice in Ice Age Go Up.
And the newer ones, I guess.
No,
right?
no, that's
Zeke.
the first Ice Age.
What?
Who's Zeke? Anyways,
Zeke. Oh, but
Well,
I was gonna say just
What?
He's that weird.
The
He's the
lion?
saber tooth.
He's a saber-toothed tiger. That's crazy. No, like watching Minecraft, I mean, it's exactly what you expect. It's a kid's film. I think a lot of people that I heard in my like demographic that talked about watching it, they were like, "Oh, it's so stupid and the plot points are so dumb and all this kind of stuff." And it's like at the end of the day, you're watching a kid's movie.
Right.
It's not it's not meant for you.
Sure.
But you know, like with a lot of kids movies that are that rating, and then knowing that parents are going to be taking them, there's a lot of these kind of like layered jokes just for the parents and all that. That sure the kids aren't going to get a kick out of, but
Sometimes they sprinkle a little bit of like.
yeah, they season in that, and genuinely the jokes I just find very like deadpan humor, and they're really. They're witty in an odd way. So like when I watched it, I just got a kick out of it. But it was one of those things that I just kind of threw on to have fun with and be like, was it actually funny for moments, or was I just like really, I don't know, like
Baked.
I wish I could say I was baked. No,
We
I
were
was
really
just like,
bored.
no, I when I went to go watch it, oddly enough, it was like me and my like Starbucks crew, and most of them are like 12, so they all wanted to go watch that, and it was going to be our team building activity. So we went to go watch the Minecraft movie, and like me and like all the older like coworkers I have were like, "This is the lamest thing I've ever seen." And I like ended up getting a beer, and I was just sitting down, and I was
you
like,
should,
"It's
yeah.
fun, yeah." So as
Take it at face value.
yeah, take it at face value. I think what's really impressive though is when you do watch it and watching the way that they like we've come when it comes to like green screening and all that and like motion capture. It's kind of impressive because there's a lot of handheld shots, and you could tell the actors are really able to freely play in the environment.
Nice.
And they can go anywhere, and the world just kind of moves with them.
I
And
was having a conversation with a friend who's a big gamer, like big gamer, more than anybody I know, but like follows the Game Awards and follows, you know, everything. Like he's into, shout out to Ian. And we were having this conversation about how much of a duality Unreal Engine has done for games and is doing for films.
Unreal Engine
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, because I figured something like Minecraft is going to use Unreal Engine to allow you to play in the space.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's I think that's the impressive part to see like how far the technology's come, because they could use it for like a kid's film and then just kind of be like really goofy about the whole thing.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you can tell that like it's not the easiest undertaking to make something like the Minecraft movie, because this whole live action, like if they did everything animated, it would have been whatever. But the fact that it has the blend of the two, it's interesting.
Right now that we're talking about Christmas films, I'd point out an honorable mention. If you guys haven't seen, gosh, what is it called? It's the Christmas movie with Cameron Diaz and Jude Law and Jack Black.
Even he forgot about that movie. I remember they asked him once in an interview, like, I've never been to
Yeah, I've never. Yeah, that one.
And he's like, "Oh,
it's really good, man. Like me and Sandra have kind of made
like
it a tradition. It's called The Holiday.
There you go.
It's good, man. It's a decent. It's what you'd expect of a Christmas kind of rom com, but it's made really well.
Yeah.
I mean, Kate Winslet, you know, Jude Law. They're all in this, and the reason I bring it up is because I think this was the first time since kind of School of Rock where Jack Black plays like a serious role.
Hey,
he
I
gets his
love
heart
those roles.
broken in the film. He's like a composer, like a film composer.
Does he nail it? Does he kind of?
Oh, he kills, dude. He kills. I thought he was terrific in this. So honorable mention. Go watch The Holiday for the holidays.
I was little side note. When I was at Starbucks earlier, I was asking everybody just for fun, like, what's your go-to holiday film? And then my friend told me he's Jehovah, and the conversation didn't go far with him. But everybody
Like
else,
he claimed to be the savior, like Jehovah. Like he
Jehovah.
was
He's
Jehovah.
Jehovah Witness.
Got it.
Yeah.
Or he was witnessing Jehovah.
he's witnessing. But with my other more inclined friends, they were saying one of them said The Holiday.
Yeah, it's great.
I haven't seen it. But they were
Francisco,
like,
that we're
that's
having
my
that
number
conversation.
one.
That's
and
his
then
number.
everybody else was saying a lot of Home Alone. A lot of people were
Sure.
like, "Oh yeah, Home Alone." Is
And then
the-
Elf too is a big one.
I feel like if you're young enough, then yeah, Elf
Yeah.
seems to be the go-to. I didn't.
I like Elf. I mean, I don't. It's
okay,
not
I
my
guess if
favorite.
you're old enough too. Maybe you're just not me.
Austin doesn't like it either.
Yeah.
I just don't like Will Ferrell in it.
Dude.
That's
Bleep
what
that.
makes the film.
Bleep that.
Yeah, that's what makes the
Oh,
film.
Will Ferrell.
You could have put Jack Black in it instead.
Yeah.
They wanted Chris Farley for that.
Oh,
Chris
man.
Farley was supposed to be Elf originally,
Nah, that would have been
I would
funny.
have liked
What
it
year
better.
did he die though?
like a couple years before that.
No. Hold on. Chris Farley died around 96, 97.
The film had been like buzzing around for a
So
while.
Shrek, Elf.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah, yeah. If you
Chris.
Google it, there's a whole thing that
RIP,
Chris Farley was supposed to be cat. They wanted Jim Carrey too, and Jim Carrey turned it down. Jim Carrey turned it
would've
down
been
to do
nice.
something else.
I don't know about Alf.
Yeah, but
He's too high energy for
Too
Alf.
zany.
Yeah.
No, I do think that Will Ferrell like definitely gave
Grown-ups.
it like a spin. It's kind of like we talked about with what is
Cable
it
Guy.
called?
okay, one guy.
Yeah, true. I have
Yeah.
heard that rumor.
Oh man, that'd be good. That's actually in my notes.
But I mean,
A Fatty Arbuckle biopic, dude. That would have been awesome.
remind me who's
Fatty Arbuckle was like the guy who got caught up in Hollywood's first scandal.
Early discussions.
He basically like
was he an actor, producer?
he was an
Go down?
actor. He was a comedy actor. He was like one of the biggest comedy actors for the silent era.
Damn, okay.
And he got caught up in the
wow.
conspiracy of like a woman who he was like messing around with, having fun. If you guys haven't seen Babylon, basically the fat dude in Babylon, that's kind of who they're trying to portray at the beginning.
Oh.
And he
Interesting.
basically like some chick. They were doing a bunch of drugs and stuff, and she overdosed, and he got caught up in it because she claimed like
It was
SA. Yeah, and they basically claim that he, gosh, it's really gruesome. It's like somebody stuck a bottle up her thing, you know, and she like
I've heard something
bled out, and there was this whole thing, and so he got sued and was put in prison and stuff, and they ended up saying like, oh no, he's not guilty. Like there was a lot of people at this party, there's a lot of situations going on.
Did he ever
And
recover?
because he had money, like, you know,
he was able to hire.
so
lawyers and-
well, no, not just that, but like that's why they were kind of going after him. So he never got his career back. That like finished his career. It's a really great, interesting kind of Hollywood story. So a biopic about that would have been great. But
You
we're
guys
not here
see-
to talk about that.
Did you guys see anything new?
No.
No, you Eric? Worth noting.
I saw Caught Stealing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I've been wanting to watch that.
Aronofsky.
Yeah. I thought it was
Darren
good.
Aronofsky?
I liked it.
Yeah.
Very chaotic crime thriller.
I think it's like his first post the whale film, right? Like he did the whale, then he did Caught Stealing. I think.
I think so.
Austin Butler, right? Austin
Yeah,
Butler.
and Zoe
yeah.
Kravitz.
Really?
And it's got that other British dude. I don't know his name. He comes out of House of Dragons. But
You liked it.
Good movie.
It's good.
It's
I've heard.
messy. It's gritty, and kind of has like this bleak humor to it. But I liked it.
What would you rate it?
Out of 10, I think a 7.5, 7.8.
Yeah, I wonder. I genuinely wonder when they're at their peak, guys like Austin Butler and Zoe Kravitz. I mean, Zoe Kravitz just got off maybe the Batman was one of the last big things she did. I wonder what kind of choices they make because naturally somebody like Austin Butler goes through the stratosphere with Elvis. And then he did The Bike Riders, which didn't get a ton of love. It was okay. It was a good film, but it wasn't great. And then he's doing something like he's doing fresh choices. And I think that's kind of dangerous when you first hit your peak. You know what I mean?
I read
You
an
almost need
article
to
with
get, like, establish more, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I read an article with Adrian Brody. I don't know if you guys read it, where since The Brutalist, he's declined every script that's gone to him. And he's like, not that I'm being picky. It's just I think I hit that peak, and I kind of want to.
Well, it's like Adrian Brody does a role every 10 years that really like hits. He's very selective about his roles too, but I guess that's a good example because in
said it.
between these big, serious, like sink your teeth into roles, he does these offbeat comedies.
Or
Like
does,
he did Wes
Predator,
Anderson, he did Grand Budapest Hotel, just this quirky kind of villain.
and then
you know,
Predators. He's one of the
Predators.
guys.
So he does kind of maybe just like palate cleansers, and I think that's what Austin Butler's doing. I remember reading that it was hard for him to kick Elvis, like. He couldn't get rid of the accent
Yeah.
for months.
He had the accent for a while.
So it's interesting. I don't
But
know.
what did you say? What do you think that when they hit
I
that
just
peak, they kinda,
I just think like that whole one for them, one for me mentality. I don't know that that's as relevant anymore. Even for directors, I think you gotta do a few to get enough buzz going so that you can go off and do whatever you want.
Right.
And I think Austin Butler,
Meaning
it's
don't-
risky. It's risky
Yeah.
to do like
yeah,
Because
because then your
it ends
flame's
up-
gonna.
Yeah, it ends up looking like you just hit the lottery and then you're just going and spending it all as opposed to like,
Yeah.
Keep doing the ones that are going to get you your traction. And then once you feel like, oh, the momentum's been there. I already have enough things that give me momentum.
he
Now
might be there. I don't know what you guys think. He might be there already. I think it's kind of hard to tell right now.
Kind of the same thing with Chris Evans. He said that he's gotten the worst roles after Captain America.
Yeah,
He's
I mean,
picked the worst
but
role.
he can do whatever he wants now, right? Like, and that's what I mean. He did Captain America enough to where nobody's gonna forget who Chris Evans is.
Right? He's already.
He could do it, and then
established.
now he's doing like he did Knives Out, which he was great in.
He did one with my girlfriend on the Armas. It's
Mm-hmm,
okay.
He
forgave
also
her for that, right?
he also directed an indie with
She's got 3 more
um,
chances, and that's it.
with the chick from she's out of your league. She's out of my league. Alice Eve.
Oh,
She's in Star Trek too, but he
Yeah,
did
yeah.
an indie that he directed. It's like
He's a
this
director
conversation
too?
piece, yeah. But that's what I mean. You could do what? No. Who's this?
I don't know.
Alice Eve.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the new year, we're gonna.
Okay.
Put back
Wait,
the
hey,
screen.
EVE.
hey, remember, eyes are up here.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
talk to each other.
We're working on that, ladies
to the
and
EVE,
floor.
Austin. EVE. No, yeah. Anyways, but yeah, I think that with that, it's just hard to navigate those waters. Like somebody like Chase Infinity, right? What is she gonna do after one battle after another? It's gonna matter. And she's a Golden Globe nominee now at
Yeah,
this
yeah.
point. So like, it's
Is she
gonna
the youngest one?
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna matter what she does after this for a few films, and then after that, if they hit, then you can do whatever you
But
want.
like the law says, it's kind of risky because
It
you
is.
take 1 or 2, and it's like it was just a lottery.
Yeah, I kind of think that's what Austin Butler's doing.
Yeah,
But he's a good actor. He's a good actor, so who knows?
he really is.
Caught
Speaking of
stealing.
good
Gotta go check it
actors,
out.
Speaking of good actors that people can't forget.
Hey, whoa!
Hold on, I had a pick.
Oh, I'm
Dick.
sorry.
You know,
You
I
almost
I
forgot
did
then.
something. I watched something. No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
No, it was going around the room.
Yeah.
No. You're like, we're here to talk about.
No, we went through them. Eric said about.
Carlos, what did
Yes.
you watch?
Jeez. I watched 2 films. I watched the Zootopia sequel.
How was it?
This is pretty good.
Did it follow up on
Damn
the?
furries.
How's the bunny looking?
Did it like double down on the?
It did. It doubled down on what the
didn't hear
first
me?
one kind of laid down. I think I really like the first one. I think the first one is great, but I was going in with bad expectations because my brother had seen it and took like my godson to see it, and basically like there was weird ends of the spectrum that I've been hearing about this film, which is it's too adult for kids and it's too kiddish for adults. And because like my brother was saying, he's like, dude, it takes itself too seriously. It's fucking over 2 hours long. Like it's way too long. And he's like, so I don't know if this is like good. And my mom and my godson, they're like, it was kind of boring. Like, so I was like, okay. So I watched it and I liked it. I thought it was pretty good, pretty damn good sequel. Be honest with you.
I mean, and for you to say that.
Did Judy Hobson the fox get?
This guy
How's the bunny
fucking
looking?
heavy breathing.
How'd the bunny look?
How's the
How's the bunny looking?
more bunnies? No, yeah, but I
Did-
recommend it. I think you should go watch it.
No, you okay
So
with
did
it?
her and the fox get together or what?
You want to? There's actually an arc about that.
Yeah.
Dude, that's interspecies, man. That's like wrong.
That's kind of the point of the second one, by
Well,
the way.
that's like
I'm just gonna throw that
wrong,
out
man.
there.
It's Jesus
Really?
Christ.
Not
Nature,
interspecies
baby.
amongst like.
Hell yeah.
But this is Christmas, man.
Anyways,
The Lord's
speaking of Christmas films,
birthday.
before we get into this film, the
second
last
one.
film I watched
Yeah.
was finally it'd been on my list forever. I had never seen Kubrick's Eyes Wide Shut, and I finally saw
Oh,
it.
I saw you watching it.
Didn't you talk about that last
I
time?
See that. I haven't seen it.
Did I?
I think you did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know
God,
where
I don't remember
breaking
you
the
did.
wall.
where we're at, but
We're breaking the wall.
I'm scared of watching that because I've seen the documentaries of what it
Gosh, so
really.
you can open your eyes back up after the movie.
there's a really interesting conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
There's a few conspiracy theories
and
about
then
this
it
film.
makes sense too with the ending.
No.
I'm
That's
Don't
really
spoil
interesting.
it. I haven't
Yeah.
seen it yet. So
No, it's more about the making of. It's more about what Kubrick went through, as per usual with that fucking guy.
As well as some certain scenes, like especially the ending when
Mm-hmm.
the daughter leaves with that's Scientology.
No, it's because it breaks the form in a lot of ways. It's really really good film.
Let's go back to the bunny and fox interracial.
No. Speaking of Christmas,
interracial.
No, what is it?
Whoa.
Species erotica.
Let
you
it
can't
snow,
handle it,
let
you
it
could
snow,
leave.
let it snow.
we're here to talk about arguably one of people's most contemplative in quotation marks.
We're here to talk about 2025's Judy Hops.
No,
More like Judy
man,
Hopps on
you hop
scrumptious
away
ass.
later.
Yeah.
No, more like Judy
Hop
Hops on
yourself to the
there.
restroom.
On his eager.
We're here to talk about 1988's Die Hard.
Guilty.
What a great year.
Starring
What a
Bruce
great end
Willis.
to the year.
40 stories of sheer adventure. This is what the poster says.
Really?
Fun fact: you know what it's called in Spain? Or
I
first
love
off,
the- I
you
love
know what
these.
it's called in like Latin America and like Mexico, Latin America.
Duro de morir or something like
No,
that.
no, well,
Muerte
you're
grande.
close. It's called duro de matar.
Duro de matar.
Straight translation.
Duro de
But in
matar.
Spain, you know what it's called? La jungla del cristal.
Yeah. There's a few
a
countries
miss.
in Europe that
Ridiculous.
changed the translation because the direct translation of Die Hard in their language just doesn't make any fucking sense. So they had to the Crystal Palace or the Crystal
That's
Towers
dumb,
or
though.
the
No,
Crystal
because
whatever.
you were able
Post
to do it
about
in
that.
Mexico. Like duro de matar is you're hard to
Yeah, but
kill.
they're close to the United
But
States.
look, not even in English does that make sense, okay?
You're dying hard, man.
Die
does
hard
that
doesn't mean
mean?
hard to kill. Hard to kill would be duro de matar.
No, it's because you're dying hard.
Ah, fuck off.
So how would you say it then? Since you're
What, Die Hard?
I like how you just keep saying the same thing. Like, I don't think you're listening. Die.
How did Hans
I'll
Gruber
tell you
die?
this
He
much,
died
man.
hard, man.
Yeah. Like in How I Met Your Mother.
whole
Like, that's
time
who Barney follows is like the villains. He's like Hans Gruber. He's literally the title of the film. He died hard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't.
There could also be a porno name, but anyways,
More like men dies on eager hard cock.
more
do this again.
Die harder.
I want to die hard.
Guilty as charged.
I'd love to die hard. Now
demographic.
we're gonna talk about this film. Is this a Christmas movie? That's the big $1 million question.
Yes.
And I guess we got to go through ratings. So who picked this? You picked this.
Technically-
me.
Costco picked it.
Me.
No, I think Eric
It
might have
was
picked
No,
me.
I didn't pick
no, he
it.
got invited after the fact. You
Twas
picked
the
this.
night before Christmas, and twas I.
Was it you actually?
No.
No, it was you.
It was me. Oh,
It was Santa. He put it in the stocking. He put it in the thing.
Yippee-ki-yay,
I
motherfucker.
guess I'll start and then we'll go.
Well, let us know. Let us know.
And remember, our eyes are up here, not down there.
Right.
Right.
We got an audio.
Remember,
Oh, wow, it is
also
kinda weird.
Christmas rating and movie rating.
Look, I'll rate it
for Christmas.
a 9 for a Christmas movie. 'cause-
Hell
Get
yeah!
the fuck out of here.
Nine.
Look, none of this.
9.
This is my reasoning.
9.
None of this would have happened if there wasn't a Christmas party happening.
Oh boy, do I have an argument for you.
What do you mean?
God.
It's a Christmas party.
Jesus.
We're ending with you.
This guy stinks.
Every job.
I wonder if we're on the same wavelength about this.
I don't remember enough Christmas scenes in that movie.
Exactly. Well,
We'll get there.
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
get there.
Gay.
Yeah, so I'll give it a 9.5 just because, I could
A
justify it.
Christmas 9.5?
9.
9.
9.
Nine.
yeah, it's a 9. Yeah.
Schnitzel.
Which is funny, we had schnitzel while watching
We
the movie.
did actually. I don't know. Was that planned?
No.
I was gonna say. I was like, oh, did you just think like, hey, this film's got Germans. You want to have some?
No,
schnitzel?
it was just
That
like.
is true.
Honestly, I was just thinking we haven't had the German pub in a while.
No,
It was good, man. Those mashed
it was
potatoes.
really good.
German food, German terrorists.
Nine.
Yeah.
But as an overall film, I really like this one. I really like the character John McClane because he's a little bit different. He's different from all these like superhero movies like
Is he?
Sylvester Stallone. Yeah, dude, he's your average guy. He's not Rambo. He's not freaking
He's nobody.
Predator.
Trademarked.
I have to agree.
Yeah, dude, he's your everyday alley cop, struggling
New
with
York
a marriage.
New York Cup.
Well, in this case, that's true. So I'll probably give it 9.4. I actually
For
like
cinema?
it. For
Oh.
an action thriller cinema. That's where I'm coming from. All right, I know you guys' palate is all over.
I'm gonna head out.
I really liked it. I really do, man. I'm sticking with Eric. It's good. This is what I used to watch when I was little. This was like just fun watching.
I used to watch fucking Blue's Clues when I was little too.
Well, Blues.
Yeah, but no one
I wouldn't,
died hard
I
in
wouldn't
that
call it
thing.
cinema.
Dude, I mean, in the action thriller.
Yeah, sure, maybe. But look, you guys talk about this like
Hey,
this.
is this my rating or your rating? Doesn't it sound like I'm ordering a pizza?
Yeah, cool, dope. Who's
All right,
next?
Carla, or who's going next?
I think we should go that way.
Yeah, we'll end it with Eric because he.
Oh, end it with Eric. Okay, so
Yeah.
then we got to go this way.
All right. Look,
Oh,
Jackie
the
Chan, man.
suspense.
You want to talk
Jackie
about
Chan
action?
box set.
Jackie Chan boxer, yo.
Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan in Police Story. Okay, anybody seen Police Story? Everybody? Anybody?
Come on,
Nobody
say
seen
that
Police
'cause
Story? You've seen Police
Tarantino
Story.
said it, bro.
I-
You want to talk about
seen-
normal dude doing some crazy shit that fucks? You know what I mean? And it makes sense. It's cinematic. It works. It's not. It has a point. Yeah, Police Story. I'd compare, like, if we're gonna talk about action thrillers, I wouldn't even call this a thriller. This isn't a thriller. No,
it's just
not.
a straight action film.
Straight
Yeah,
action.
okay.
Yeah, it's heisty. It's not a thriller, but action films, right? Call it just straight action. What it
Yeah.
is. I don't know. Something like Police Story always creeps up in my head when I think about the Von Claddams or the Rambos or whatever, right?
Stallone, Arnold.
I think about Jackie Chan and how he did it right, but he was also emulating guys like Buster Keaton
Exactly.
and Charlie
he did
Chaplin.
his own stunt.
You know?
That's a whole different type
No,
of...
no. I'm not even talking about that. I mean more in the body, like body humor that he's doing, the physical humor that he's doing, but also like he's the everyman. He's not like the son of an emperor or whatever. He's the everyman. He's a cop in China, in Hong Kong, like chasing
gonna
after
do
some
that
chick. Genuinely.
That's gonna be really.
So I don't know. I think a lot about that, and I think something like that was done
I
better.
don't want to hurt anybody. That's all Jack.
It is. But again,
I
the
don't know
everyman,
how
right?
to
Rush Hour. Rush Hour is an action comedy. And
But that's 90s.
he's the everyman. What? So, well, who cares? This is 2 years away from 1990.
We're still in the 80s, baby.
You're proving my point about most 80s films being ass, okay?
Oh,
No,
get out
like
of
I
here.
said, we
Back
have to
the
go through this
Future,
era to get to where we're at.
Aliens. God damn.
Yeah.
3
man,
out
what's
of like
going
thousands
on?
of films that came out in the 80s.
Yeah.
Heavy metal.
There's just so many 80s movies.
Saying words.
Anyways, for Christmas,
Scarface.
listen, I'm not going to sit here and say
Burt Reynolds.
that's way before.
dude.
I'm not going to sit here and say that this isn't a Christmas movie. I deem it a Christmas movie. Is it the Christmas staple of? No, it's definitely not. But it doesn't deserve a 9 for Christmas or film.
Bro, that's my rating.
That's fine. For
Why? It
for
doesn't
Christmas.
It doesn't deserve your rating then.
What?
Whatever
no,
you're gonna
it
give it.
doesn't. It probably doesn't. But this is where I'm at. For Christmas, I'd give this like a 7. I think that's
pretty
a
generous.
lot.
And for a
That's
movie?
pretty. I think that's pretty generous. If
And
I'm
for
being
a
honest.
movie?
And for a movie,
Not even.
I understand the cultural importance of this thing. I understand how it's a favorite for people. I understand it sits on an interesting pantheon of.
Could you show
movies.
this to your dad and he'd enjoy it?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Definitely.
Because he's from that
You know,
era.
when somebody asks you what a dad film is, you give them Die Hard.
You give them Die Hard.
Yes, you
Absolutely.
guys are coming from it to
Dude,
2025.
not for nothing. My dad was the one that showed me Jackie Chan movies. You know what I mean? Things like the Drunken Master and stuff like that. Like, they're dad movies. No, make no mistake. They're dad movies.
I'm sorry your dad saw movies
yeah,
in the 80s.
but not.
I mean, yeah.
But back in the day, there were the It movies.
The
I mean-
It movies, meaning they were the blockbusters. They were the ones in.
I mean, that raises a good
we
question
had to
because, like,
go
what are
through
the
that.
dad films of now? Like, oh, that's such a dad movie, and it's like
Fast and
Drive.
Furious.
It's
or
it's
like-
also hard to find like what I would deem good cinema or art house cinema or something in the 80s. It just wasn't getting done the way the 80s did what to cinema what the 2000s did for cinema.
Film
the
it.
format was changing. The filming was getting cheaper. Like they were doing a lot less, and they were getting the bigger bangs in movie theaters.
Tell me a better villain than Alan Rickman.
He didn't even want that role. He didn't even want this role. I'm just saying.
But he took it and he freaking nailed it.
He did really good, but he didn't want it. He didn't want this role.
Dude, it's so hard right
So
now.
your
with you,
rating?
For cinema, I don't know, man. This isn't my cup of tea. It just isn't. Action films has never been my cup of tea. But it was done well. I can't deny the fact that it was entertaining. I was invested. I was invested in this character. The dialogue was shit.
They
The
had some pretty
dialogue
good
was so
one-liners,
bad in this
especially
movie.
for
Then
the
dialogue in
hero.
most action films is bad, so I can't
It
totally.
made me cringe.
It's cringy. There's a lot of cringe moments in 80s
wrapped up
movies.
at
Dude. There
towards the
just
end.
is. What we talked about, like Roadhouse.
No, but that one's
Roadhouse.
It's
That was
ass.
bad.
It's an 80s
But
action movie.
that's a rom-com disguised
It's
as
an
an
action-
action movie. So fuck that.
See,
This is dude. There's love in this movie.
Wow.
Okay.
barely.
2 whole minutes in the whole
she's
movie.
giving us the whole
drive.
film.
Dude, there's
but
one
there's no
arc.
romance.
There's
Dude.
one arc in the entire film.
This might as well be a knight in shining armor film. He goes in to save the girl. This is what
Dude,
this fucking is.
This
He's
is just
already
like
in.
shit happening, all right? This is our regular people doing regular
Yes.
things, and then
going to a
terrorists
Christmas
come
party
in.
for their job.
They're regular people put
It's
in
not
extraordinary
Rambo out in the
events.
woods.
Oh, so just ordinary people through an ordinary day.
No,
that
you're
just
right.
happens to be on Christmas.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
right.
Yes.
It's Rambo set in a skyscraper.
No,
Nah,
no.
dude, get out of
What
here.
did they call it in Spain?
That's what I like about Bruce Willis. He panicked.
Like we
Glass
said.
jungle.
Yeah, but that's because of the glass. And don't don't listen to the Spanish.
I know, dude.
No.
No,
Okay,
it's so
fine.
different.
For cinema, I give this. Man, I might even be generous here.
Dude, he's gonna
too.
give it a 4. Or
I give
some
this
shit.
a 6.9. I give this a 6.9 for cinema.
Okay,
I don't.
All right.
I don't know
God.
that it has
I'm
a
not that
ton
mad.
of
I'm
merit
not that mad at
as
that.
this. Like, you know, I get why people would have this in their collection. I get why it's one of those films to watch and talk about. But I mean, look, James Cameron was doing way better action films in that era. Okay, come on.
For you.
They had a lot more substance. The Terminator had a lot more substance than Die Hard.
But
Yeah,
see,
but
did it
that's
not.
a sci-fi. It's
Yeah.
different.
yeah, and
Cinephile,
then
bitch.
he's a...
It's an action
But he's not your
sci-fi.
every
Watch
guy.
True
He's
Lies,
just-
and then
he's
Well, True
fictional.
Lies.
He's
True
fictional.
Lies.
you thought True Lies has a lot of cheesy like
Well, but-
dialogue, dude.
Cinephiled.
Who wrote True Lies? Was it Oliver Stone or
I'm not sure, but I just know.
Tarantino?
No,
Nah,
They're
no,
ten-
I'm not.
no, I'm
definitely
thinking
not
the True
Tarantino.
Romance.
You're thinking True Romance. But no, True Lies is with Arnold Schwarzenegger and
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Oh,
And there's
yeah.
a whole strip scene that's like
It's also
Yeah, there is.
True, like True Lies. Yeah, there you go. I've never seen it.
I think Die Hard is a better film than True Lies. I still
Oh,
like True
100%.
Lies. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
But Die Hard is a way better film than True Lies.
To call it a film is kind of crazy.
Get the fuck out of
I
here.
don't know. I'm happy at a 6.9.
6.9.
I
It's
think
not-
I'm at a
it's not bad.
6.9.
At least you didn't say 6-7. So
Oh gosh,
You did, bro.
it's 6.9. Whoo! How about Mr. Oh, here.
What's the right answer?
What would Jimmy give this film?
Jimmy would give
Oh,
this a 12.
Yeah, he'd probably say that this is like his number one film of all time.
dude, he's gonna say that this ain't
He'd
no
walk out in
officer
the
down.
Santa shorts. This is a great Christmas film.
Yeah,
How's that?
like-
Why do I feel like Jimmy every Christmas just on the
Lounges?
couch? Yeah, with the Santa shorts on.
Like,
Sean,
it's
come
like-
here.
No,
Let me
it's
show
the
you real
kind of
movies.
movie that my dad would be playing in like the other room and finish it and be like, God, this is why movies were made. And then
Exactly.
I come out from the other room and I'm like, I just finished Minecraft. Like, you know, and he's
And
like,
I never
"Damn
step
it.
into this house.
Throws you some egg.
I hate this child, you know. Oh man, I'm gonna give this one a flaccid for Christmas.
Don't ever say that. Let's just
Flaccid.
put that in a box and just throw it.
It's gonna be a
Bad
flaccid
boys too.
7,
Flaccid
but it's
7.
gonna be a rock hard 7
for cinema.
for cinema.
Okay. Hey.
And you know what? I'll probably even like say like that's just me
Being nice.
adding a little more than the 6.9 because I do feel like I think
Where do we draw the line?
no you know what I think it is.
There is no line.
When it comes to genres and when it comes to expanding
Sure.
the medium,
I'm liking.
films like this are always going to be pushing the boundary.
All
whether
the
or not
production
we-
value is incredible
Yeah,
in this.
Whether
thing,
or
sure.
not we see it, it pushes what's thought of when it comes to like what makes a good action film. And I think for us, it's just not in our wheelhouse, so it's harder to place it further along.
I think it's just become such a dirty genre for people like us because look, that's all that's out, and not just out, but like we shit on franchises like Fast and the Furious because
But this is more like Mission Impossible. And come on, people
this
still
is
love that.
not
like-
Mission Impossible.
no.
Dude, they took a lot of stuff from this one for Mission Impossible. When he jumps out the window.
I feel like they've taken. See, I feel like this film. I'm not saying it set the standard because I do know that there's other films that came before it. But the whole idea of a bunch of people being trapped in a building, like a skyscraper,
Yeah.
and how do we extract them out and all this kind of stuff, and the little twists and turns, and there's all these different locations that are really, really interesting. The area where all the glass shatters, the restroom, when he's like in the pipe work and seeing that like there's bombs strapped down. They make the building very textured for it being like this
Nice.
Yeah. Single
by
location.
definition a one location film. It's super interesting. And I feel like now I've seen other action films that have come out that use the exact same premise, scaling the building skyscraper with Dwayne the Rock Hard Johnson.
I'll say this fun fact about the building. This was actually the headquarters of 20th Century Fox. Okay,
Really?
that's where they shot this fucking movie.
Oh,
And they were building the build. They weren't done with the building yet. So basically, all the empty floors are like, yeah, fuck it, go ahead.
Sweet.
And the 20th Century Fox paid itself a rental fee for this film just to justify the point. But yeah, everything was 20th Century
Yeah.
Fox, their headquarters. That's where they shot this film.
Yeah, that's why I feel like I can't even dive into like the sixth category for a film because I do feel like for us we would look at things that are important like
Sorry, pal.
no
I
I'm
don't know.
saying things that
Do
are
we jump
important
them now
to,
or do we jump
no,
them
no,
later?
things that are important to
man.
like I'll say this to like
To us.
yes
So why did it work back then, you guys?
No.
No, it worked
But,
all
like,
together.
That's right.
Take it this way. We're going to watch When Harry Met Sally. Something that probably gained nothing from this film being made. And
nobody
Probably
talks
was made
about-
around the same era. Too, at the same time.
But again, they're not taking the cinematography elements. They're not taking the dialogue elements. They are taking, like, it's a different genre. So they're pulling from other films that would have had that. I
Yeah.
feel like this
Important
one's
for that.
pulling from other, like, classic Hong Kong cinema action films.
Yeah,
you know?
I think the important thing to note is like it's not obviously we've said this millions of times on this podcast that it's all subjective, right? It's what's important to you as a cinephile. It's
Yeah.
what's important to you and what makes sense. But I think there's like interesting comparisons, and that's why we say like rating something a 10 all the time just doesn't make sense. It's a 10 to you, but like in the scope of cinema and what we deem to be 2001: A Space Odyssey versus Die Hard, there's a comparison, right? There
Is
is
this
a
on Criterion?
Die Hard? Absolutely not. Okay.
Really, that was gonna be your trump card, like
Yeah, that was my-
Criterion treatment.
my
Die
Whoa,
Hard?
whoa,
right
whoa.
there.
If Godzilla could get Criterion and all of them,
Oh my god!
this one could get Criterion.
This
No,
is a
but-
better
but-
film than than Godzilla to you?
I've seen Son of Godzilla.
No. We're
Exactly.
talking about because they did a
Godzuki.
collection.
No,
But-
it's still there. It's
No.
Godzuki.
Okay. Let me
worry
throw
about it.
this
I
out
got
there.
another ace in
my
the pocket.
counter argument to that is that where do we draw the line? Because there are certain films that make it out of
Cinema Hell.
Roadhouse.
not cinema hell,
draw the
but
line
this obviously is a favorite amongst people. Period. And it gets discussed amongst cinephiles, and it gets discussed definitely on the list of best films.
I'd even say pop culture. You know,
Pop
like-
culture for sure, but not you're not talking about this at the Cinematheque, or you're not, you know what I'm saying? You're not
It's
talking about this in the
referenced.
You're
Criterion
not watching
Closet.
Couple
this
of
at the film
times.
cafe.
You're not. You're talking about it during Christmas
For the
or about action
for the
films.
fun kind of like banter of, is it a Christmas movie?
Yeah, you're
Like-
not really talking about it outside action or Christmas.
Y'all killing me, small.
Good cinema gets talked about because it's good cinema, right? I don't know. Call it pretentious, call it whatever you want, but
That's
I don't
exact-
know.
that's
I think it's pretty fair to rate it damn it, I was about to say 6, 7. To rate it a 6 or a 7. They're numbers, okay?
7 and 7.
So, I don't know.
I'm a
God,
7,
let it-
7.
what do you guys,
Yeah,
people
subscribe
out there,
and
let
like
us know
it,
what
you
you
know,
guys
yeah.
think.
Give us your thoughts on
what's
this.
the
Just
right
watch.
answer?
There's
And
pitchforks
also-
and torches outside right now. Just-
Yes.
Also, if you want to see us continue to give ratings to your favorite films, please like and subscribe.
Request month, January's
Yeah,
request month. We're
yeah,
taking
yeah.
requests.
Take a request.
Let me. I'll throw that out there. Austin, I know you got something to say.
oh, this guy's ready to blow.
jeez.
Look at him. He's ready to bust.
Jesus.
Hey, let's keep it at least PG-13.
Bruh. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Is it my turn?
It absolutely is.
Oh.
It's your turn.
This is
Oh, go for it,
time
go-
for my. Oh, sorry.
You have something?
Oh, no, I was just going to say my cousin watches this podcast.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
What's his name?
Yo.
Yeah,
Huh?
we give him
Derek.
a shout out.
Derek Trucks. Thanks, man.
He's the one that told me I might be Italian.
Oh, he broke the glass for you. He
He
shattered the glass.
broke the spaghetti.
He took away your sarape and he handed you a cannoli.
spaghetti.
He snapped the spaghetti in half.
Do some pasta in your face.
Take the gun, leave the cannoli.
Mm.
Speaking of leaving the cannoli.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Damn.
What do you
Supposed to be a
mean?
fat joke.
No.
You called both of us fat today, dude.
No, I didn't call anybody.
Talk about where we
anything.
crossed
All right,
the
I'm gonna head
line.
up. Now, what's up? Give us your rating, Austin, and why?
I'm
Austin-
probably gonna talk more about this than I ever have on this podcast.
I've never seen
love
you
it.
more
I
during the
love it.
screening,
He's
like
fired
fucking
up.
throw tomatoes
Everybody
at the
tune
screen.
I
in.
felt like the guy from Clockwork when they rip his eyes open. Okay,
You
I'm
can
gonna start
kill
with
all
my
mics.
my movie rating first.
Okay.
I'm gonna like preface it by saying
I love
I'm
it.
adding points to it because maybe I saw Die Hard too late, but I feel like I've seen this film 20 times.
Exactly, because of
Absolutely.
this.
Exactly, but this is why I'm saying I'm adding 2 points to my rating
Nice.
because of that,
Nice.
and because what it meant to pop culture and everything.
Exactly. We have to go through this.
For a movie, with the 2 points added, I'm at a 6.5.
Man, so
Those
your
are the more generous
handicap
than I
is
thought.
2.
Yeah,
Its handicap is 2, and
He's trying to tell us he rated it a 4.
Yeah, right?
it's
Low.
just that
I can count
Oh.
sometimes alone.
it's not. Don't even get me started on all the shootout scenes, dude.
Oh my god.
The story
it's 'cause
is
this came
bad.
out
There's
in
no
88. What?
There's
Gotta
no
get in that.
arc in the film whatsoever. The only arc is the cop,
Yeah.
and it's
Look, you
There's
you
no
want me to
point to
shatter the
everything.
glass about the arc, really quick?
No, is there?
Contrary to popular, I thought this, and Eric corrected me.
Yep.
Bruce Willis wasn't that big of a star yet, right? He had done a TV series called Moonstruck. Is it Moonstruck? And he was kind of popular off of that. But he was shooting that show simultaneously with Sybil Shepherd, by the way, from Taxi Driver. He was shooting that show simultaneously while he was shooting this film, okay?
Oh, wow.
And he was basically
always
borrowed from the show, like Marty, like Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
He was borrowed from the show, and they had to work around the show's schedule, which means they had to write characters and beef up their stories because they didn't have the full Bruce Willis.
Oh.
That's why there's no full arc. There's no full character because they couldn't even do it. Most of the script was getting written the day of because they didn't know what they were going to shoot
and it
that day.
shows.
And it was still great.
Dude,
What
most
are
of
you
the films
talking
today
about?
still
Still
shoot like
shows.
that.
No.
Come
But my
on.
point is that there's a thin Bruce Willis character because he just wasn't available to shoot the entire time. So they had to create other bullshit characters just to fill in the space.
Like the TV reporter.
Like the TV reporter, dear God.
What?
But it all
Oh my god.
came back and it makes
That-
sense.
Dude,
That
that
one
whole
was-
that
They
whole
had to
thing
go
of
to the
Rickman,
house. They
Like,
had
man,
to
the
broadcast.
whole thing of Hans Gruber finding out that that's his wife could have happened without the TV reporter.
There could have been a
Yeah,
simpler
but
way to
it
do
was
it.
like more like in your when like he saw it.
No,
like,
it could have been,
boom,
dude.
there
It
you
could have
go.
happened with him just walking around the office,
I-
lifting up one picture and be like, "Oh,
I agree. I mean,
Yeah,
I think,
but
I think
think
Die
it's
Hard.
more-
I think Die Hard is like if
Seeing your kid
cinema
talking on
or
TV,
if
that's a
films,
little-
movies, if movies are magic tricks, Die Hard is the magic trick they got away with.
Bro, damn.
Because
dude, please comment
no
how
wait,
wrong he is.
it's not even my opinion, dude. They threw this shit together,
And it worked.
And
The,
fucking-
the magic trick they got away with.
That's how magic works in film sometimes.
Anyway, so the gunshots, a million magazines or whatever.
now Christmas."
Oh god,
You
he's gonna
didn't
give
talk
it like
about the bullets.
Oh, the extendo mags.
no. Oh
There's
my
like
God.
one sequence specifically where Alan Rickman is shooting for 2 minutes
Yeah,
straight,
for 2 minutes straight. It's just
and there's not a single stoppage for a reload. Nothing. Like what the fuck?
That's
But that's why other
You gotta
movies make
watch
fun
some
of
John
that.
Woo
Because
movies.
No,
we
but-
had to go through this.
That's nothing.
Wasn't there a scene where he like pulls out like
No,
an
that's
em-
justified. He's checking the mag to see if there's bullets in there.
Oh, okay. My
Yeah.
bad.
no,
And there's
but-
2 bullets, and that makes sense at the
No,
end,
but he's
right?
done
He
that
kills
multiple
2
times
dudes.
where like he checks
I would
how many
imagine,
bullets.
that's
I would
a normal
imagine
thing
there's
to do,
only
though.
2 bullets
Yeah.
left.
But there's multiple scenes in the film where they're just shooting nonstop, and there's easily 40, 50 rounds.
Also,
that
the
come out
way
of that
he
gun.
shoots, even though he's like
at
a
the
trained
hip,
police
like,
officer.
Yeah, he's a trained police officer, Eric.
But instead of ever doing proper,
Bro, have you guys
dude,
not heard of the 96
Bulls?
unit?
No, when they did the bank robbery, and that's when cops stopped carrying just
Oh yeah,
pistols.
the bank robbery in the
yeah.
90s, right?
So back in the day, they didn't
Yeah.
really know how to shoot or
No.
anything
But
like
I
that.
mean, like, I still
He,
feel.
he clearly knew how to shoot. He
No.
killed
Yeah.
a bunch of
but
motherfuckers.
not like nowadays in 2025 when they're just really good at it.
I also
knew
just
how to
feel.
handle-
Suppressing
machine
fire,
gun.
Austin.
you
Okay.
know how to handle an MP5.
I think it was
submachine
just
gun.
like, correct me if I'm wrong here. I don't watch enough action films to know
No,
this.
but it's big in history.
It just
with
looks
that bank
cool,
robbery.
right? It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a cool
yeah.
way to shoot a gun.
Protocol
Because he
changed.
puts like
Yeah,
what
right.
is it called, like the butt of the gun just on his arm, and it's just kind of like holding it like
Yes,
this the whole
everything
time.
changed when
Yeah.
the whole bank robbery started. The protocol stopped.
No, there's proper ways to shoot.
I
a
also
gun.
feel-
Now
You know
we
what I
know
love?
because of that.
No,
Well, you're
but
saying for
also-
law enforcement.
Yeah, for law enforcement.
No, but also there's this thing that even any person who's using a machine gun in the film, you could tell that for some reason nobody follows any kind of like standard for going into places, even though they're like, oh, this is a high tech. No, I
This is
get
the
that.
Oh, like
88.
you pointed it out. He walks in with the gun in his.
Yeah, like no, yeah,
Yes,
that's the
this
thing
is how
that like
squad.
No, but even before, I mean, you look at all training, they would say like, you're basically, even if it's just your pistol, you're holding the weapon in the area that you're looking. So if there is something there, you see it. You don't just kind of go there and then like,
We know
wait,
that
something
now.
moved.
As opposed to
but
Yeah, we know
but,
that
like,
now. Back in the 80s,
thousands
it
of
was
movies
different.
do that. So
no,
But
I know,
that's-
but that's kind of like
That doesn't
where-
make it right. It makes it an action film.
No, it makes it real.
It makes
No.
it makes
if
it
you're
cool.
talking
Casino does
military,
this.
No, it makes
Then
it cool
yeah, those
because
guys
the shots where you see he has a gun and then it's the pop zoom. Wait, and
What Castro's saying, your argument right now is they're not soldiers, dude. They don't have to be properly trained
no,
with a
they,
gun.
they just weren't. They just weren't.
I don't know about
That's how
that.
things change.
Wait, so
about
what was
that.
the bank robbery? Like, what are you talking about?
That was the first time. Like I think it was 2 guys that robbed the bank, and they had a bunch of like machine guns.
Oh man.
And a bunch of cops got there, but they only had pistols on them. And thankfully, there was a gun store right next to them where they could borrow like shotguns and stuff like that. But ever since then, in '95 or '96, I think.
That cannot
That's-
be that
Castro,
soon,
you,
dude.
you know what they look
Yes,
like?
it's a whole documentary about it.
Castro, you know what they look like shooting those machine guns? You know, whenever they make movies about like 1920 bank robbers with the Tommy drum guns, and they're just like,
Have you ever?
That's what they look
eventually
like.
got
Maybe
better.
those guns
It
were
got
different
better.
back then.
Have you ever seen? This
Look.
is a side note.
But yeah,
have-
that's what changed things. They
get
changed
you.
protocol. That was, you know,
Have
in
you
the
ever
training
seen-
videos now.
they've done a breakdown of Steven Seagal, and
Oh, that guy
no,
sucks.
Oh no!
Part of
Come on, dude.
part of this camp, by the way, part of this fraternity of 80s fucking stars,
Yeah, but
action
Steven-
stars.
but
But
Steven
that guy-
Seagal,
But I
come
love
on.
no. There's one
They
that
don't
you
put him
see
in the
where
table.
he's gonna round a corner, and he makes the gun round first, and then he
Hey, Antonio Banderas was.
No, but have you seen the
Desperado.
clips of like the newer films that he's been at?
Oh, that
he's
he's-
not. He's like barely even holding the gun.
Yeah,
He's
just
sitting
like,
down, bro.
Hey
He's
man,
sitting down.
Angelina Jolie curved a bullet with a fucking gun. Like I don't know,
Yeah,
who
you know what?
knows?
Criticize
the
that
point
fucking
the point is here that at the
It-
bare
it
minimum,
was the
you don't
idiot-
have 40 rounds per fucking
Okay.
9mm
So-
mag. Or, you know,
Yeah.
maybe he's picking up like extra bullets that's just walking around.
Yeah,
you know?
no,
You guys-
video game
What is this, Fortnite?
you guys want to know something funny about that? This building, right? Ronald Reagan, when he was done being president, he basically rented the top floor of this fucking building to be his personal office. So the Secret Service sweeped the building because that's their job, and they found bullet casings, and they're all like, "Fuck, like this
Oh,
is
it was
bad."
the leftover from
it
the
was the
shoot.
leftover from the shoot.
Oh,
so there
wow.
was bullet
That's
casings
cool.
that Ronald
That's
Reagan
fun.
was afraid.
That's funny.
That's interesting.
All right.
Christmas
Christmas.
or lack thereof.
He's gonna give it like a negative.
No, hold on.
Well,
right.
it's all
Give
taking
it a
place
chance.
at the
Look,
Christmas party.
To attest to Carlos's point earlier that he doesn't even remember the Christmas scenes. Nobody ever talked about Die Hard being a Christmas film till about 10 years ago.
A little more than
Nobody. 10 years ago, somebody said it, and it's been this huge revelation.
Mm-hmm.
This film can happen any other time of the year.
It won't matter.
It won't
how do you
matter.
get, how do you get
And-
all
no,
the
no,
people
no.
in?
A New Year's party.
It could be a New Year's party.
It could be a birthday
Halloween
party for the
party.
studio. It could be a company party.
Exactly.
days.
This
No,
could
but no,
happen
no, no,
any
no,
other
no, no,
time.
no, no.
Why not?
Yes. No,
'Cause-
listen,
'cause
Castro.
everybody has
Castro.
a Christmas party. Company parties are rare. Some of them
No,
don't have
they're
the
not-
budget.
dude,
but
they
everybody
I have a company party every year.
Yeah.
You might have the
Castro,
budget.
what I'm getting to is this could happen literally any other
doesn't have to be
360.
on Christmas.
It doesn't have to be on Christmas.
I strongly disagree.
Look, man,
Austin.
at least my personal requirements for a Christmas film is talking about Christmas spirit, family, giving, belief, stuff like that.
Well, that's for you.
well they gave.
That's
Lent-
the
Is it the new
general-
Terrifier Christmas movie?
I'm just
Fucking
saying.
A.
It's the
They
general
gave Lent to
consensus.
that one guy. Like there was a lot of giving.
Most people agree with you, but let me ask you, per his argument, what about this film needs to be taking place in Christmas? Fucking needs.
Because you guys are saying like company party or whatever. Everybody
New
has
Year's Eve.
Yeah, 5 days.
Halloween.
No,
5 days.
Come on.
What do you
That
mean
would've
5
been
days?
cool, though.
Castro, this
New
is
Year's is 5 days from Christmas. It's
Castro,
literally the same thing.
I will
They'll
this
say-
is
literally
like
I
a
will
Fortune
say-
500 company. They have parties all the time.
They were
It's
also having like a party because there was some big thing that happened in the company.
exactly
Yeah.
because of the dude. They
That
said
was
they,
the announcement.
Yeah,
like,
the
that-
party wasn't even for a Christmas party. It was because this chick closed the deal.
It might have been coincidence.
Look,
agree to
man.
disagree.
I also think it's just like if we play devil's advocate, it could go either way. But a 75th anniversary of a company, throw a fucking party.
For
Yeah,
sure, but when
you know,
does it ever happen? Every 75
yeah,
years?
but make it Christmas is like there.
you know what making it Christmas does?
Yeah, because not even birthday parties.
You wanna know
When
what
a
doing
Christmas party,
Christmas does?
everybody shows up.
It makes it universal for the movie theaters to play. That's all it does.
That's all.
See?
That's all this does.
See, there you go.
Look, man, I said this argument earlier to Carlos and the Lao, and they were even like, "Oh, there was Christmas in the background." A newer film, literally almost the same exact plot as this.
Yeah, in a sense.
Paul
for sure.
Blart,
Mall Cop
Mall Cop,
I've never seen it.
with Kevin
takes
James.
place on Black Friday with Christmas everywhere.
Let's
Almost the
see,
same
too.
exact thing. These guys break in to steal bank codes from the little machines, and Paul Blart's stuck inside, and he takes them out from the inside. Is that a Christmas movie? Just because there's
Is
Christmas
Paul
tree?
Blart Mall
But you
Cop a
said it's
Christmas
Black
movie?
Friday, right?
Yes, but again, because there's Christmas decorations everywhere. Is it a Christmas movie?
No, that would make because if they
It's
say it's
Paul
Black
Blart
Friday,
secretly
then it's
John
But there's Christmas decorations, and that
It's
was
after Thanksgiving.
and
then
that
it's
was
Is
you're-
November
it's a-
1st is a movie that takes place on November 1st
it's
a Halloween movie?
What's it called? It's a it's a fall movie.
Fall movie.
You know what?
Going to
let
Christmas in the fall.
This is not to like. I will not criticize any film that claims or does not claim to be a Christmas film because I know that the whole thing with Nightmare Before Christmas, that's another debate.
Does anybody claim this to be a Christmas film? I mean, like people
No,
who were involved with the film.
But hear me out. Hear me out. I think the real debate that's happening with this film, and I'll make this quick because we want to go into Eric's rating.
By the way, my rating's a 0
Nice
For Christmas.
for Christmas.
I feel like the debate of what if something's a Christmas film or not is the same debate that we were having with Sci-Fi Month. That does the genre mean that it's just a backdrop, or does it have to play a bigger premise? And I feel like with Christmas movies, it can go either way. It depends on where you lean on.
agree.
But by the same token, I think that's why the argument was there with Meet Me in St. Louis, because it's not necessarily entirely taking place with a backdrop of Christmas, but the themes are.
Yeah, it ends with the themes of Christmas. By the way, nail in the coffin. When do you think this film dropped? When it came out?
Christmas.
Like in summer.
July.
Oh, did it really? Ah.
So
Christmas
they
in
must have
July?
filmed it 6 months before. I was like,
It was Christmas in
I'm
July.
just saying.
I wouldn't have been surprised if it dropped it on Christmas. Like, it was,
yeah, that would have
I
been
knew
good.
it was like
a
advertising.
marketing
It's a
thing.
summer blockbuster.
Yeah.
So it's not a Christmas movie.
I don't give a fuck. I also consider it a Christmas. Hell, Lethal Weapon's a Christmas movie.
well, they.
I think
filmed
Chuck
Christmas
told
movies
us, right?
somewhere.
He's like, Lethal Weapon, most people don't recognize as a Christmas
Which
movie.
one? The first one, second one?
Yeah,
Or
the
The first one.
What made it a Christmas film?
It
the
took place at
backdrop.
Christmas.
It's yeah.
Ah, my memory's
getting
a
too
little bit
old for
rusty.
this shit.
Yeah, I'm getting too old for this.
By the way, apparently they took like a poll in Britain or the UK, and they voted that Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
Well, it's
In
UK.
the UK?
Who cares
That's
about
the
them?
UK.
Who cares about
It's
the
an
Brits?
American film.
I'm just saying.
You know what's funny about the Brits,
leave the
Eric?
What did they say in Germany?
In Germany,
Ja.
they changed all the names of the villains of the terrorists to British names
Really?
because the
So-
Germans don't want to be identified
They don't want
as
to be
the
the
bad
villains.
dudes.
Wow.
So who were the
Wow,
villains
they-
in Britain? Like Americans?
Yeah, I mean, who knows? But what's your rating, Eric? What's this? What's the right answer?
For Christmas,
What do you want first?
Christmas.
Christmas? I'll give it
let us know on us.
a good old 7.8.
All right.
I recognize it's not like Christmas in your face, but I like it to,
It's the
you know.
backdrop.
It's
Do you
like,
watch it actively in Christmas? Like you're like, it's one of the ones I gotta watch.
it's kind of. It became like a tradition, you know. Like, I'll wear
Yeah.
my ho ho ho. I got a machine gun now. You know, like,
Nice. Hey,
some shit like that. That's kind of fun.
I wanna get that
That's
sweater.
fun.
It's fun because like I hate the most generic,
Cheese.
cheesy Christmas films. You know, like
Like what? What's a
I
bad example?
was never a big fan of Grinch.
Ooh.
I was never Home Alone. I'll give Home Alone, but it's overplayed. Like
Yeah.
Elf, I don't like Elf.
A Christmas Story?
I've never seen it. I
You don't like
care.
any Christmas
Dude,
movies, dude. Jeez.
I'm
It's on
telling you, it's 'cause
replay,
most
like,
Christmas
from-
movies have this like rom-com thing to it, or it's like this silly.
oh,
funny
I'm sorry.
About
This
family.
wholesome feeling,
Yeah.
Eric.
Yeah, like
Yeah, that's where you
give
guys
me-
are coming from.
Give me some grit, man. Like, and
Yeah.
it's hard to think of Christmas movies that I'm like, oh, I love that.
Let me
Christmas
ask you
movie.
that. Like, I know obviously Halloween's your thing, but Christmas. What's your favorite Christmas movie? Actually, what's something you can watch every year and you kind of look forward to it?
The Thing. I'm just kidding. Oh, funny thing. There's a whole thing where like they want to include The Thing as part of the Christmas.
Just because
movie.
there's snow,
But I'm like,
motherfucker.
yeah, I don't agree with that. But just because of the snow, I'm like, okay, I could see it watching in a cold scenario, like where
Yeah.
you're cold,
Some
and
whiskey.
maybe there's some
Yeah, in a
snow
cabin
outside.
or something.
Yeah, some shit. But like, nah, that's not a Christmas movie. But anyways,
Do you have one? Like maybe Die Hard actually is your favorite Christmas movie?
but that's why, like, I guess like all over the years, I've never really had like a favorite Christmas movie. Like, I love Nightmare on Elm Street. No, it's oh shit. Well, no, not. Well, I mean, he is wearing
Nightmare
a Christmas
Before
sweater,
Christmas.
so. But Nightmare Before Christmas, yeah, right. It was always this like it's either a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie. I think
Right.
it's both. Watch
Yeah,
them in
I
either
agree.
season, and it's like great.
I agree.
And but it's not really my favorite, but it's fun to watch.
Hmm.
So it was really hard to think which could be considered my favorite Christmas
Sure.
movie. And ever since like Die Hard, it's arguably a Christmas movie because
Hmm.
like there's trees that ended with like let it snow, and the papers like they supposed to be like
I
snow.
like that part. I like the ending.
And I was like, then that would be my favorite Christmas movie. But I guess Gremlins is also there,
Gremlins.
I like Gremlins, but a lot of people say it's not a Christmas movie. But like, come on.
That one's way more of a Christmas movie because the Kickstarter is the fact that the Gremlins are Christmas presents.
Exactly.
Like, and I think they just push a lot more of like Christmas.
You know which one you should watch? Krampus, the new one.
I haven't seen it.
It's
but
with,
Santa?
with Adam Scott.
I haven't seen it, but like,
It is really good. It's scary,
Yeah.
but then it gives you that Christmas vibe at the end because everything.
Yeah, some
maybe I'll give
Christmas
it a watch.
demon comes
I
and beats
always-
the
yeah,
shit out
that's
of you.
definitely right up
Which
your alley.
is
for some reason, I always avoided it. For some reason, like I thought
The new one, like kind of like 4 or 5
Or
years ago.
both.
I'm not sure, but
Check that out.
I'll
It's
check it
good.
out.
What's the film with Santa as the killer? Like,
Violent Night, I think.
Oh, with
Violet.
the
I
stranger
remember
guy.
last year
David
we were
Harbour?
quoting it all the time, and now I can't remember anything.
It was fun. I mean, it was basically like a kind of like a Die Hard ripoff, but with Santa being like the
Oh, really?
the savior, like
Okay.
the action side. It's fun. Just for
I thought you were
know,
gonna say "Kiss Saves Christmas."
come on.
Which was the Arnold Schwarzenegger where he's trying to get a
Jingle All the Way. See, that's a good
Jingle
one.
All the Way.
I
I
thought
grew up
that's
with
a
that
fun
one.
one. That's a really
I
fun
agree.
one.
That's definitely a Christmas movie.
But if I'm gonna watch an Arnold
Absolutely a
pick,
Christmas movie.
Because all
I'll
you
watch
related to
Terminator or
is-
some shit.
happy ending.
All right, so Christmas rating 7-8. Film rating.
a film.
I think I'm pretty generous. I really love this movie. It's fucking fun. It's action packed. Like I don't know, Bruce Willis is cool as fuck.
Sure.
I give it a 8.5.
All right.
That's actually lower than I was expecting.
Same.
It's because like I competed with like other action films that I like. So it's
Where
like,
does it sit on that pantheon for you?
Yeah.
oh man, it's just one of the big. You know how there's like the big four thrash metal, like the big four: Metallica, Anthrax, Slayer, and Megadeth. I think it's there with like
The big
Rambo.
Rambo, Terminator, or like any Arnold film, I guess.
No, okay, so if it sits on that action pantheon for you, does this movie sit on your list of favorite films?
It's up. It's,
Like top 10?
It's not on my top 10. But
Okay.
it's
See what
at
you guys
least,
did to him while we were watching?
No, I've always known this. Like this
Yeah.
is in my top 20, at least.
All right.
Because in the top 10, I have Arnold, and then I don't even have Stallone in my top 10. I don't think. But it's in the top 20. You know, like I really
Rambo.
like First Blood.
His
know.
pornos in my top 10.
Wow.
Who's?
Stallone.
All right.
But yeah,
I'm an antique.
What?
and this is a movie I saw growing up too.
confidently.
Like this is a movie I saw growing up too, and it's like
Right.
that kind of movie where like it makes you feel whole. You know, like wholesome.
This film, Die Hard.
Yeah, like
For
when you
people,
watch.
it does that. Okay,
Like
Carlos?
when you watch movies like Alien or like
For you?
Not everybody sits around the
Terminator,
table and has a
Rambo,
good time.
Yeah.
James- it's like
Some
shit
of
like
us
that.
didn't
Like,
I'm
have
sorry.
good
That's what, did
family
you jump
moments.
off a building in
No,
your
I got
youth?
kicked out.
it was just like you were just like it was just badass, man. It's just all it's such a.
It is badass. I think that's a bad word for
And
it.
I'm telling you, like if I were home and it was whether we're intermission or
some
like
of
they
us
have
cope
like,
with this type of-
action fucking marathons and like this.
Yeah.
I saw this just on TV. It was on. I think I remember my mom said, "Oh, that was a cool movie." When I saw it when she was like in her 20s.
Can I?
I just picture Eric in his Christmas PJs with a hot cocoa, just
His cat
watching Die
PJs?
Hard.
his
Wow.
the
The
lighter.
Yeah.
I
He's
would
heating
like.
Trying to
His hot-
trying to climb through the vents in his house.
He's heating up his hot cocoa with the lighter.
Yeah.
I would like to. Alley-oop. I know. This to
Bro, how are you
Castro.
throwing out you like that? The ball's too big.
Castro.
The low.
Acting. What would you rate this for acting? I feel like action films are very performance heavy.
Eric's gonna go cry now.
Oh,
Aw.
We're
Hey,
gonna-
everybody point at the little bit.
Dude, I wish we had a camera.
for those who can't see him, he made some very obscene gestures.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to say bad words.
Acting.
Yeah, like, do you feel like this film gains some of the merit and like its cinematic value from like acting? I mean, we really don't talk about a lot of action films, so like, I feel like performance-wise, sure, dialogue,
He had some pretty good lines.
it has great one-liners, which is common for like I'd say action films.
Absolutely.
But I feel like when you look at the dialogue between like Officer McClane and Al, like a lot of the moments where they have these like deep conversations, but like
And that's
they-
what makes it a good character.
No, they didn't give enough to justify that. Like the movie, like us as audience members, we're hoping that these two people meet, but like it doesn't make sense.
It's like De Niro and Pacino in Heat, right? Like you want them to be in the same room together.
Right
Yeah.
up here. No,
But like the fact that like there's all this commotion, news crews, everything going on, but he could look at some dude and be like, "That's my man who was on the radio." Like, I mean,
well, that part only probably
no,
doesn't
but
make sense.
The thing is, all their dialogue does not justify it. Like, I mean, I just feel like
What
it
do you
ramps.
mean? Look, he's a New York cop, right? He's in
Yeah,
a
but,
hostage situation.
like,
His wife is in the middle of it.
But the
his
whole time
own-
this cop is talking to him, instead of like being like using like They
No,
even
'cause
pointed out early on.
they're not the only ones on the radio. The other guys, the bad guys.
No,
are.
I'm saying at the very beginning, they point out early on, they're like, Al, what are you doing? This could be the terrorist just screwing with you. Like, and he's like, I got intuition. And it's like, no, this could be anybody.
That was a plant, right? It was a plant for intimacy. It was a plant to get intimacy out of both characters.
You might say it's kind of like forced in there, but
also, I mean, I love, what is it?
Carl
Reginald
Winslow.
Van Johnson. Vel Johnson. I didn't know that was his last name.
Carl.
Yeah, I love Al, that actor. Like, but I feel like in these moments, they definitely give him lines that are like punching above the belt. Like, I mean, you know, it's they're too heavy and they don't give him enough time to really build up into anything. And I don't know. I feel like I've always seen those. Like, he's a whole.
well, I kind of relate it to like being a cop. Sometimes you just gotta go with your gut.
I
And
wonder.
That's kind of like the vibe he was giving. It was like, you know what?
Acting wise, do you feel like all the performances were top, out of the park?
For an action film, yes. I think the villain did a great job. I always talk about the yin yang. You have Officer McClane, who's like playing your regular guy, right? You don't see him like Rambo panicking or wincing or you know, hurting. He's always like, I can still hold these 2 machine guns, but like, no, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I liked about Bruce Willis. Is like, you know, he's the one that's playing the regular guy, and then you got the villain who's also, you know, what is his name? Alan Rickman. He's calm, collective. You know, he's one of the best villains I've seen in the 80s, 90s.
For sure, he was very afraid about getting. Mind you, before this film, Alan Rickman was a theater actor. He'd only really done theater. You
could see it.
He wasn't doing film. This was his first film role ever.
Really?
Yeah. So Alan Rickman didn't want. He rejected the script. The producers saw him in a play. They were like, "He's our Hans. We got to get him." And he was like, "Nah, I'm good. I don't want to be typecast as the bad guy." And then he gets cast. And what else? What did he play for the rest of his fucking career?
Yeah, but I mean,
The villain with the heart of gold, like in Harry Potter, right? That's what Snape was. But Alan Rickman was smart. He'd do a Kevin Smith movie to add to his legacy. He'd do a Christmas movie, a real Christmas movie. Okay, fucking what's the British Christmas movie? The Richard Curtis film that he's in. That's a Christmas classic, a modern Christmas classic. Okay,
Christmas Carol?
I'll die on that hill. No, it's not Christmas Carol. It's Love Actually.
I look at
Love
it like
Actually.
this.
So you'll, as an actor, will do the complete opposite of what he's being typecast into.
Is this one of
I
those
like
like New Year's films, Valentine? It's like multiple.
No.
An
Love
actor's
Actually is a
name.
British Christmas film. That's really good. It's Richard Curtis. He's the same director as About Time. He's the same director of, I think he did not yesterday. He's still kicking. Richard Curtis is still making films, but Love Actually is like, it's kind of become one of my staples during Christmas. Like it's a well put rom-com. It's a smart rom-com. But it takes place entirely in
I just feel like without
Also
him,
did Galaxy Quest.
Rickman. Yeah, you're right. Sci-fi.
Love it.
I just think he set the standard for like cool villains towards, you know, in the future, like
Sure.
Gary Oldman.
Oh yeah, Hans Gruber's like regarded, right, as one of the best
Yeah.
best cinematic villains ever. Sure.
Damn right.
Cinematic. You just said it, baby.
Alan Rickman, yeah, cinematic villains. Let's not get carried away here. Alan Rickman's choice, he pitched it to say, hey, Hans should dress differently than his guys. That's why he's in a suit. That was Alan Rickman's intuition of like,
Nice.
he needs to be
Also the theater and all
sophisticated.
that,
He
yeah.
needs to
Ja.
Yeah.
be, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Rickman spot on. Bruce Willis spot on.
I think, look, Bruce Willis is one of those guys that I think back in the 80s, kids needed to look up to something. And we need to see characters like that are not just the heroes, but are also cool. And he's got that presence.
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah, presence is the right
Strong
word.
white men.
I think a lot about Bruce Willis and putting him in the same
Okay,
camp
Italian
as
man.
like, and I'll toss this there. There's
that's
like Leo, right? Leo for me is hard to peg down as an actor because he's very versatile, but as an example, one battle after another, he didn't get a single nod for Golden Globes.
Didn't he
Everybody else did. He didn't.
actress and then not actor?
Not Leo.
I thought I saw him.
This always happens
I mean, I
because I
understand
think
why,
people
but-
see Leo, and it's hard not to see Leo.
True.
With Bruce Willis, I think he gets away with doing the Sin Cities, doing the signs, doing not the signs, Sixth Sense.
Sixth Sense.
You know, like he gets
Pulp
away
Fiction.
with it. Pulp Fiction, but he's only kind of slightly tweaking himself, isn't he?
No, yeah, but it's like Tom Cruise. You know, that's what he is. And he's
But is that acting? Is he hitting the mark on the role?
There's a different type of acting to it. Yes, we
Yeah.
see the Leos, we see the who's the Batman guy? Patterson?
Christian Bale. Oh, Robert
Christian,
Pattinson.
Kristen Bale.
Uh-huh.
Those are different type of actors. They're willing
They're
to
movie
go and
stars.
explore. But once you found your niche, and then that's what you're being typecast, and
You roll with it?
he rolls with it, and he's good at it.
Yeah.
Who's
I
that
understand
actor?
that you might not look at it as acting, but that's
Oh no, I don't know if I think it is. I think the slight adjustments that he makes justifies it for me. But in most people's eyes, they're seeing Bruce Willis, right?
Oh, maybe
I
in
see
later
what you're
film.
saying. And
I think in later
I'm trying to
films, that's what
justify it. I don't know if I'm doing a good job of it, but he's what we look up to, and that we don't want to
Actors?
change that. No, as a kid,
Okay.
as superheroes, Arnold as well.
I felt that way with him
Arnold.
in The Kid. You remember The Kid?
with the
Oh,
kid.
yeah.
with the
Yeah.
I see that. I see Bruce Willis as this figure, as this like thing I look up to.
Holy shit, that scared the hell out of me. I thought something was falling on me.
But and maybe in The Sixth Sense too. The Sixth Sense, there's a lot more humanity to him. He's
Or
a lot
Unbreakable, I guess.
Unbreakable. He's the tough guy again, isn't he?
Yeah, he's the quiet, tough guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think I'm coming in from
Yeah.
as a kid.
Sure.
I used
Sure.
to look up at Jean-Claude Van Damme. I used to be like, I want to be that strong. I want to
Sure.
be that, No, that's how you're good, dude.
What?
No, you looked up to him.
No.
Wow.
No, but
No,
it's
no,
true,
I-
right?
I
At the
get-
time,
I
the
get
action
that.
figures, right? You're the act.
There we go. Yes.
You play with the action
that's
figure.
why I
of the-
watched Kobe Michael, because it's like, man, they taught me so much
Larger than
about
life.
being
Culturally.
confident.
Culturally, I feel like yes, like there's no denying that people like Bruce Willis and even like the people that you're saying, they're the action hero. Like whenever that word comes up, it's Bruce Willis from Die
I don't
Hard.
know his backstory. I don't know his history. I don't know
there's-
who he's married to. To me, as a kid, it was like, man, that's Bruce
Like
Willis.
you know those paintings where they do old Hollywood stars and it's Marilyn Monroe and James Dean
Yeah.
and whatever. There's an action or like the Mob with Scarface.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like
Robert
there's an action version of that somewhere, right? With Bruce Willis and Jean-Claude Van Damme
Oh, yeah.
and
Sylvester
Sylvester Stallone and
Stallone.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. I guess
Where
I'm
does Bruce Willis sit in that? I guess that's what I'm asking.
He's
like,
definitely not at the table. Steven Seagal is not. Steven Seagal
No,
is the
I
fakest
think
fake. Even his martial
some dads
arts.
would disagree with you. Guys.
Nah, dude. I used to watch his films, and now I kind of grew out of it. With these guys, I
No.
didn't.
You grew out of it because of his fucking personality that later got revealed. But the films, were they part of this fucking
They
school?
were. They were.
There were like
But I wouldn't put them at the table.
B, even like B,
Yeah.
B minus action.
Under Siege. I remember that was one of my favorite.
Like, okay, so we have here, you got Arnold
Yeah.
and Stallone. Those were the
Arnold,
two biggest
Stallone.
stars in the 80s of action.
And then
these
Bruce Willis
bigger
down
than-
there.
Bigger fucking shit.
I have
and
a
then there's
question.
Bruce Willis, I think, too, in that
Yeah.
tier. Below it,
Jean-Claude.
Jean-Claude.
yeah, he was my
And
guy.
then
Steven Seagal.
Then underneath,
No,
probably even
no,
underneath,
no,
even
no,
lower.
no, lower.
than
Put Jackie
Jean-Claude.
Chan
Maybe
somewhere in
Steven.
there?
Jackie
No,
Chan.
Jackie Chan is here, but
absolutely,
like-
absolutely.
But I
Here.
consider Jackie Chan more on this like more lighthearted,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
kung fu, because I
Kung
always
fu,
associate
yeah.
kung fu,
Sure.
Talking
like,
about-
with Bruce Lee, Jet Li, and like those other like old
Lees.
school.
I have a question about these actors.
Wow,
I'm sure there's another one.
I have a question of you idiots. I have a question about these actors.
Yeah, go for it.
Where's the line of
Good and bad.
I wouldn't go that far, but where's the line of it requires you to act and it requires you to be an action star? Can Dwayne Johnson in any action film
He is
act?
not at the table.
No, but he's the modern fucking
He's
Not
the
my
modern
modern.
he's the
Not
modern
mine.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, isn't he?
Not mine.
Eh,
No, see, not mine.
Not yours because he's not of your generation, but in these days, that's who he is.
I guess.
What I'm asking is, this dude can be in 10 of these skyscraper movies or whatever, Fast and the Furious, and it doesn't really require him to act, right? He's an action star. You believe it. Fuck it. You don't need to think that hard. But with, say, somebody like Arnold and maybe in Terminator, I mean, that requires acting.
Yeah.
Where's the line? Is there a line in action films?
I wouldn't say action films. As long as he's able to nail the part that's written in the script that was written by the
That's interesting, for sure.
the writer and the director's
He's
direction.
being faithful to the material.
Exactly, and he's living in the character and he's pulling it off with swag. I think that's all embodied in acting.
Would you guys agree that Kill Bill is one of the best action films of all time?
Yes,
I would say so.
strongly agree.
Never seen it.
These
You've never
two have never
seen-
seen it.
What?
Come on, bro.
Okay,
Oh, dude.
stay with me.
I'm sorry, but like I just remembered like they're releasing like the 4-hour cut or whatever.
The whole
Oh,
bloody
we were
affair.
we were
With
trying to go
extra
see it.
footage?
We were
The
trying
whole
to go
bloody
see it.
affair.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck
I
yeah,
wanna
4.5
see that
hours.
shit. Fuck, man.
It's actually happening right now, actually.
At Alamo.
Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck
Right
are we
now?
doing?
I
Let's
know.
go.
Remember the 9th, the 10th, and the 12th?
Yeah, something like that.
Let's
And
go.
only a month of seal too.
Let's
Yeah.
go tomorrow.
Let's go.
I'm pretty sure
I-
it's sold out.
Yeah, but Kill Bill is one of the best action films of all time, and it's kind of it's our generation. We saw it growing up, whatever.
Hit me with it.
It required acting across the board. There's great actors in it. There's great performances in it.
But then you're talking about the writer, the director.
But it's safe to say that Tarantino was inspired by 80s action films.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Inspired by.
Thank you.
He made it better.
Exactly. That's what it happens. Everything goes through a process and gets better. It has to go through something to get to other.
Yeah, but there's that
feel-
means that the last thing was bad.
I feel like we're not having a conversation on like the inherent value seen in the movie compared to like our personal preferences. Like
No, not exactly. Because he's talking about
No,
Quentin Tarantino.
it's both.
Who's the writer for this one?
No, I'm just talking about
Exactly.
I'm talking about the actor. I'm talking about Uma Thurman.
Yes.
Uma Thurman had to act.
Because it was a good script.
Okay.
You're saying this one's a horrible
I've
script,
never
but he
seen
nailed the part.
I don't think I've ever before Kill Bill, I don't think I ever saw Uma Thurman in any action related thing. I had to believe her because of her performance, not because she's an action star. And that's my point. Do action films require you to act, or as long as you got the build and you got the face and you can go in and you can grunt and you can
I guess like another
because
good
Schwarzenegger's
example.
that, right? Schwarzenegger like was a
Yeah.
professional bodybuilder that people were saying, "Oh, you could definitely like be the big muscular."
Dwayne Johnson was a wrestler. I
It
mean,
was the opposite for Arnold. Like they say, you can never be an actor or like a star in Hollywood.
Yeah, I think Arnold
And then
A leading
he
man.
wouldn't
proved
fall
them wrong.
under a good acting. Like Bruce Willis nails the part. I think Arnold's more about the look.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Like he-
yeah.
Yeah, I would say so. I think
So Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Even in Terminator,
it's okay.
He doesn't really do a
he's
lot.
He's not a good actor.
I wouldn't go as far as to say he's not good. I think he's good at what he does.
That's
And
what
That
I'm
playing the
saying.
same
Yeah,
role
that's
every
what we're
fucking
saying.
film.
Oh, have you seen Maggie though?
Maggie, he does
No.
actually pretty good.
Like
Yeah,
Maggie
like-
is
Took him long enough.
it's a zombie movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, but it's supposed to be a realistic idea of how we would handle a zombie apocalypse, which is if you get bit, you go to the doctor. After so long, they have to put you into quarantine, and then most people who go into quarantine, it's almost like going to the hospice. Like
You never
you're
make it out.
Yeah, you're never gonna make it out. And his daughter is actively going through the steps to like transition to being a zombie. So the doctors are like, well, you got to consider quarantining her, but he doesn't want to do it. So he's a conflicted father dealing with that and trying to keep a family together. And it's a very grounded role for him.
Does he do a good job?
I think he does a great job because,
Yeah.
you know, he comes across as like a dad who's just trying to do
Sure.
the best. And some of like, instead of him just being like, let me muscle my way through it, he's not muscle. He's just
Yeah.
an older.
No, and
Well,
look,
I've
listen-
also seen him do that scary movie, the Hell, Gateway to Hell or something like that.
Oh yeah, End of Days.
End of Days.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's also trying to be. Well, is he a cop? That's probably a bad
I think
example.
he is a cop, but then that was a.
He's playing an
it's a-
investigator,
it's
which
an
is kinda
interesting-
different from-
It's a very interesting movie because you're expecting him to be guns blazing all the time, which he kind of does a little bit, but it's a little more
Yeah,
in the supernatural because it's almost you can defeat this.
Sure.
you know?
And I guess that's why I respect some. And again, you're right, Castro. Die Hard had to crawl. Some of these films can run. Right.
Yes.
Totally fine. A lot of the good action films are built on the shoulders of this, right? But I guess where I'm wondering the line is that I don't
I think a good line would be Tom Cruise. Could we seen him doing the action
both
star
and the good acting.
and the good actor?
Absolutely. yeah. I couldn't agree more. I talk about guys like Jackie Chan because the dude's still kicking, and
That's also
like the last thing I saw of him was the new Karate Kid, which in turn wasn't a great movie by any chance. It was fine, but he did something a little more serious than that. He did a film called The Foreigner most recently, not like probably like 10 years ago at this point. You guys remember this? He plays like the
I
dad of
watched
a
it.
girl, but he's a cop. But it's
no, never mind.
layered. It's a deep performance. But I guess someone like Jackie Chan was able to surpass the action star thing. Don't get me wrong. You watch a Jackie Chan
Yeah,
film to
not-
see him do some fucking stunts and to see him do some shit.
Shanghai Noon,
But
still
you,
action.
but you believe him, yeah. As an actor, he's performing. He's doing.
Not really.
No, you don't think he's doing good
I
performing?
still see Jackie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
That's a good. I'm gonna go with this question.
I'm thinking of Karate Kid, where like with Jaden Smith, I guess.
Yeah.
He's the mentor.
I think
A little more serious role.
a little more serious, and which surprised me. Which I hated the movie. It
Right.
sucked.
But
him was really good.
Couldn't agree more.
And he never really get those roles again.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
it's
like the
still-
whole drunken thing where he destroys the car. Great
Which is-
fucking performance, dude.
Which is
But
sad
it's
because
still
like I would love to see something
in
like
the
that.
action kung fu.
And you get something like that with Stallone because like
You
I would
never
even
see
argue
him-
that Stallone's a better actor than that Arnold.
Yeah,
I don't.
100%.
Yes, but I don't like Stallone as an actor.
Same.
What?
No, I'm with him.
What do you think
I
it
like
is?
Stallone.
Just-
Come on, Rocky, man.
I don't know. I think it's that
That's what he is.
perception. I think
That's
that's
what he is.
perception.
and Rambo.
that he can't break out of.
that he can't break
Cobra.
out, and it's not fair because
Cobra,
I
dude.
think
But
Austin
still,
pointed it out
Demolition
to me.
Man.
I think
love that
Austin
movie.
pointed it
I
out to
love
me
that
in
movie.
one battle after another. He's like, I see Leo. I don't. I see Bob. I see Bob Ferguson. I think
Yeah,
Leo
no, I
does
agree.
dive
I
into
see
his
Ken.
Even though I
roles.
don't want to agree, I agree.
Or Gatsby, right? Or whatever. Like when you think Leo, you think Titanic, you think whatever. But I don't.
Different
I think
roles,
Leo
different-
is broken out. And I think it's harder for him. I think I give more credit to those actors who became so big that they have to prove even more.
Well,
And
we're just talking about Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew
He
McConaughey.
was the rom-com guy, and then he did Lincoln Lawyer.
He has to reinvent
Dallas.
himself.
Yeah, Dallas.
I
Buyers
don't know.
Club.
I think it's a fascinating conversation to be had about these action stars that
It is.
require you to act or don't. But I think Bruce Willis broke out of that. He did Pulp Fiction. He did other films that, he made his slight tweaks, but he became a dramatic actor. He's a respected actor, right?
Yeah.
He's not an action star per se. He's a
No,
respected
yeah,
actor.
I see where you're going with it.
I don't know. Something interesting to
It definitely
dissect.
is.
But
I think I'm a little bit biased with my answer because I grew up with him. And
yeah.
Yeah, and then I think Bruce Willis just had some chops, man. It's just
He
that
does. He does.
It all comes down to the script and like,
And not a lot
the
of people
movie,
have that
it
type
is.
of
And you're
presence.
right. He does those cool tweaks because John McClane's John McClane, and
Right.
then like Butch.
Butch.
Right? Butch
I,
is
I
Butch.
think Butch is probably my favorite character of Bruce Willis. If not who he does in The Sixth Sense.
I think it might be Sin City.
Sin City, yeah.
I really like the whole noir cop.
Yeah, for
You know?
sure.
But Die Hard, to me, like I think it's not just. I mean, you might think it's cheesy because like I think when we see movies in black and white, and it's like it's a little cheesy. Like hey, say how that accent. I think that's how a lot of people see it now. Like those '80s movies, like it's so cheesy, the one-liners.
Yep,
but
yep.
I think these one-liners that he gives, they're not as like Arnold's one-liners. But Arnold's one-liners,
I'll be
I
back.
give him all the passes because like it's Arnold, the way he delivers them.
The only way I'm able to
a sucker
discern
for
that.
Get to the
Well,
chopper.
the only way I'm able to discern that as an
down.
audience member or as a
Get down
cinephile or
and
whatever
get-
you want is movies like Die Hard, and I'll even go as far as say Terminator 2. Not Terminator 2, but Terminator
as well.
as well. Movies like this belong in the
Pantheon.
no, they belong in the a thousand
Garage.
what?
The garage of cinema.
No. Like when you think about
kinda
cinema
like that.
books, and you think about the books that say 1,000 lines, 1,000 most memorable movie lines, versus cinema history. It belongs in the lines. It doesn't belong in like.
Nah, then you're talking about what the law was saying, a preference.
The garage of
You could
cinema.
say Sunset Boulevard had this. For other ones, Sunset Boulevard. Is,
Sunset Boulevard had both.
no, that's what I'm saying. But for other
It
people
didn't
with
have
different
Hans
preferences,
Gruber. I'm sorry. I'm just
The box in my parents' garage in cinema shall live forever.
That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with it.
I understand what you're saying.
I'll
but
toss it.
I think we're all being biased.
Die Hard is the
In the box.
It's the punching bag you hang in the garage just to say that you're punching.
Oh, bro, damn.
It would be placed on the punching bag of cinema, forever to be
Please
replicated.
comment, like, subscribe.
Guys
tell
who are
us
watching,
something.
chat,
And
cinema chat,
women, all three
Yeah.
of the women who watch our show, please.
Cinema chat.
Like,
you guys are
comment,
cinephiles.
subscribe.
You guys love. We've had people comment about both sides of the equation. Like, is Die Hard on your
A film.
pantheon? Yeah, on your pantheon of
It is
cinema.
in
oh yeah.
Well, for you, but I mean, for people out there,
Oh,
Are
you're gonna say
For
triple yes.
everybody out there, not
for you.
No
No talent. Anyways, again, yes, you're right. It's all subjective. It will forever be
We all
subjective.
watch
That goes without
films
saying.
to enjoy ourselves. It could be Sunset Boulevard. It could be Die Hard.
Yeah.
What's in your punching bag?
Die Hard, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice.
Die Hard.
Tell us what you think.
It's great.
And the award for hardest to die films.
It's great in this space for sure. I mean, look, I'd watch it again. You know, it's something to check
I'm
out.
drunk enough.
I have a question
For who?
Question away.
For whom?
Please be a two-parter.
for you. Like we're having our cinema class, and we have day one, we have the late ones, and all that kind of stuff. This is a movie. Like where is it? Is this in the middle that it needs to explore something? Like, when do you want to bust this one out in the cinema class? And when is this like, okay, this is your extra credit assignment?
Yeah, I don't put this in the cinema class.
You don't put this in the cinema
I don't
class?
put this at the cinema class at all because if we're talking
He doesn't
about
put cinema in action films. He doesn't
Because-
put any action film in cinema.
because if we don't
action
know,
film-
there's great action
is
film
not-
cinema, Infernal Affairs.
So
I mean,
it
that's
doesn't-
action cinema.
You don't feel like this
The
would come
Departed.
out in the class?
That's action cinema. What?
This wouldn't come out in the class at all?
No, I don't think so. If we have 10 classes, I don't fit this in my 10 classes.
I'll give you-
Absolutely
Is it
not.
extra credit?
No. Neither. Dude, there's so many. Look, there's so many limited good films in the 80s to begin with that if we're covering it in decades per se, we have 10 classes and I have to cover a decade for each class, then maybe I put all that jazz for the 80s. Maybe I put something
Then
substantially
half
better.
of your students are going to walk out.
But probably, but the ones that stick around will learn good cinema.
And the other
Castro.
one's going to watch Die Hard.
Look, Paul Thomas Anderson has something great to say about
Die
film
Hard?
school. Essentially, he says, my sort of handlings with film school is that I went to film school, and the first day the fucking professor says, if you're here to write Terminator 2, you can walk out now.
What a pretentious asshole.
And Paul Thomas Anderson says, hey, well, what the fuck? Like, there probably is a kid who wants to
I
write
love
Terminator 2.
Paul Thomas Anderson.
Yes, but don't sit here and tell me that Paul Thomas Anderson will say Die Hard is one of the best cinematic films of all time.
But he'll say, watch it.
Will he?
Okay,
He
Carlos.
just said about
Carlos,
Terminator.
Usually when we wrap up the podcast, this is the part of the episode where we hear from the great Martin Scorsese on his...
Oh, no, you had
I
a
don't
really good
think-
question. How does this relate to Wizard of Oz? Give me that.
Oh, I don't know.
Exactly. We're out of here.
We
people.
talked about the only thing I could think of while we were screening it. I was like, he's away from home.
Oh, and it's funny because 2 seconds later they're like,
But no,
"You're
his
far
home is
away
with
from
his
home,
kids.
John McClane."
That's what I'm saying.
I did hear you say that.
I'm like, "Go,
I don't
brother."
know. I don't know that Scorsese has anything to say about Die Hard. No.
He probably
Right
thinks,
now, right now he's
He's
all
like
over the
this,
place
right?
right now, dude. Do you guys agree? Real quick. Do you guys agree with what he said with Paul Dano?
You mean
Oh.
Tarantino and not Scorsese?
Oh, I thought you said Tarantino. My bad.
Wait,
Yeah, no, I don't agree. Yeah, we
so
should talk
wait,
about that though.
Can I
That's
ask?
such a-
I've been clueless to the news. So what happened? What?
So Tarantino basically went on this podcast and said he gave his top 10 films of the 21st century. And number 5 on the list was There Will Be Blood, which Tarantino has always highly praised. Okay.
Always talking about.
Loves that film. This is number 5 for films of the 21st century. This is like Tarantino saying these are my. So number 5 is There Will Be Blood. He says it'd probably be higher on my list if we didn't get such a weak performance from Paul Dano. And he's like he's a weak actor. He like trashes Paul Dano like bad.
he's
And
weak sauce, man.
He's weak sauce. Yeah, he like trashes him. He doesn't just trash his performance. He says that he's one of the most uninteresting actors ever to exist. Like he trashes his ass. Like Paul Dano fucked his wife or something. Like there's something that he took it personal, dude.
Yeah, he just
Like,
trashed
He
him,
took
like-
it to a personal place.
Daniel Day-Lewis made a little tweet, I think.
Did he?
Yeah, he tweeted and he's saying, can you bring it up? He kind of like at least defended.
Oh,
Paul
dude,
Dano.
there's so many people that came to his
Everybody's
defense.
like, yeah, like
Daniel
I.
Day-Lewis.
the guy-
Oh, Daniel Day-Lewis.
the guy that played Scooby-Doo's original voice.
Oh, Matthew Lillard.
Oh, Matthew. He trashed Matthew Lillard also.
Yeah.
And Matthew Lillard, he was like hurt. I was
Heartbroken,
like,
dude. He
oh.
was like at a little screening in a little theater, and we're like the audience is saying like we love you. He's like, it hurt. Look, I'm not gonna lie, it hurt, but you guys love me. It broke my heart. Dude.
It was kind of like such a Daniel Day-Lewis
I love
tweet.
Matthew Lillard.
Yeah,
man.
'cause,
Wait,
like,
Matthew Leonard is who?
Lillard. He plays Shaggy,
He's Shaggy.
in the
He
James
comes out
Gunn
on
Scooby-Doo.
SFF.
Oh,
Punk.
like in the live action
Yeah.
Scooby Doo.
He
Oh,
was in
yeah.
13 Ghosts.
13
He
Ghosts.
was
He was in Scream.
Scream. Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, like I love Tarantino, but
No, it was a tweet.
god damn, that was not
Daniel
a good take.
Day-Lewis, the old style craftsmanship quality to the film. It had an old Hollywood craftsmanship without trying to be like that. It was the only film he's ever done, and I brought it up to him, that doesn't have a set piece. The fire
No, it's
is
not that.
No, it's not this.
No, what do you? Just what?
I'm looking for it. Hold
Daniel
on.
Day Lewis, Paul Dano.
I know. I'm looking for it.
Oh, okay. But no, so many people came to his defense. People like
I've just been seeing a bunch of memes of like Rocky training montage, and it's like me preparing to kick Tarantino's
What
ass.
was that actor that shot that person on set? Rust.
Alec Baldwin.
He did. He
Yeah,
come
he
in
came
his
to his defense.
defense.
No, but so
He's
many
like, I'm about
people,
to
Hollywood
arrest you.
like came out to defend Paul Dano. They're like,
Yeah.
fuck this dude.
Yeah, it was a bad take on Tarantino. I was like, I love his movies.
was in
and,
such poor taste.
But like, what the fuck, man? I don't know what it is about something about celebrities getting older, and then this suddenly you want to fuck everyone. I'm gonna start talking shit.
Which I think is the most ironic thing in the fucking world, because Tarantino is only doing 10 films because he claims that filmmakers get worse as they get older.
Yeah.
He's just getting worse as a person, dude. He doesn't give a fuck. Like,
Yeah.
I
it
also
is not
feel
cool.
like
So
everybody
he says, Paul Dano is one of the best and most talented actors of his generation. Like that's all he said.
Oh, cool. That's high praise from Daniel Day-Lewis. Are you kidding me?
I remember he said something else.
Yeah.
I
Like,
also feel like
You said it was a tweet, but from what I can find, Daniel Day-Lewis doesn't have a Twitter.
Yeah, I just
I think it was just a quote, man.
That's why I couldn't find it.
stop overhead. Stop overhead,
my
please.
apologies.
yeah.
No, I was gonna say like also
That's why I couldn't find it, guys.
a person who has that kind of perspective.
Oh,
That,
and then he put a photo that says, "As long as I have teeth."
What?
What?
I don't know what that means.
Like,
no, there's a line in the movie that like. I remember he said, "As long as I have teeth, something," but he was.
but I guess he's referencing like
he's referencing "There Will Be Blood." I just
Well,
forgot.
if I have a milkshake,
I was
you
just
have
gonna
a
say,
milkshake.
anybody who has the perspective that the older you get, like the worse your films get. I mean, it's all subjective, but I think all of us can agree that as filmmakers, any person who keeps making movies is always going to keep exploring and keep getting better
Absolutely.
and better. You know, you
you
can't
get to explore other topics when you're older.
You can't say that like your skill is finite, especially when it comes to creativity. I feel like
I agree. I strongly
It's
agree.
not like I'm gonna just like punch out like 10 short films. And it's like, oh, I lost all my creativity. And if you
Yeah.
believe that that is you, then I mean, you know, you're gonna be doomed to your own fate, right? Because that's what he believes. He's so convinced that his last one needs to be perfect, because if he tries to come back and make another one, he'll fail.
Yeah.
You know.
He just added a ton of pressure to himself already. The
Yeah.
final film from
I'm with the love, but I
Tarantino.
kind of like that. You know, put that pressure
'Cause
on
I
you.
love the
kinda
premise.
Be that mythological.
I don't know.
Leave,
Like,
leave it
in
at
a way, you could be like shooting yourself in the foot. Like
That's what
Absolutely.
it is, and that's what he believes. I mean, that's why he's kind of like, oh, you know, after 10 films, like, yeah, they just make absolute garbage. That's why I'm going to stop at 10. Well, then now it's going to be impossible for him to feel like, oh, I'm making the right one. But
He
what is
already
doing?
canceled one film that
Yeah,
he was about to
the-
fucking.
And,
critic.
but what
The
is he
film
doing?
critic.
What is he doing? He's doing like these TV things that don't count and all that.
Right.
He's trying to practice and train because he feels like, oh, I need to get better so I can make this final
It's
one.
the strangest
He
thing.
wants to be that
because-
Stanley Kubrick, you know.
But no matter
he
what,
died, but he was on top.
But he didn't announce
I
his
kinda
final
get it.
film.
No, I get it.
You know what I mean? That's where he fucked up. He could
Yeah.
have done 10 and say, guys, this is where I'm stopping. And
I'm with you.
That's it, you know? But he wanted the red carpet. He wanted the glory of his final film. And now he's not going to be able to live up to that standard. Nobody can. It's fucking ridiculous.
And I love the premise of his last one, the film critic one,
Yeah.
right?
just watch. This movie's gonna be GTA 7.
Yeah.
GTA 7. No, I feel like a person who has that kind of perspective, yeah, it makes sense that they would be like a crappy human
I've
being.
been telling you guys for years. I respect this dude. He's a great filmmaker. But dude is a shit human
Just-
being. Like,
He's showing his colors, yeah.
yeah.
Just stay quiet, bro. It's just like, I mean, look, I love kids,
Especially about other
but
person's
Gene
career.
Simmons. It's kind of. It reminded me of Gene Simmons. Like, dude, shut up. Like,
Yeah,
don't. If you have nothing
Oh.
nice to say, don't say.
You were the one
anything.
who told me or put on our thing that like Gene Simmons is doing meet and greets, but like for,
For
Oh, God,
$1,600 or whatever.
It was like
Yeah.
1,200. I'm like, yeah, no.
just to meet him.
No.
And you still have to pay for autographs.
Right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let us know what you think about this Paul Dano situation. I love Paul Dano. I even
Same.
love him as a director.
Oh, man,
Ruby
Ruby
Sparks
Sparks,
is
yeah.
fucking incredible, and
The
I
Riddler,
want to
he
see
nailed
him.
it.
Yeah, please let us know what you think. Let us know what you think about Die Hard. Happy holidays from the
Yes.
Tower Cast Network and Tower Productions. We love you guys.
Ho, ho,
Let us know what you
ho.
think.
doing Christmas.
Absolutely. Let us know if you guys want us to explore other types. We were like subconsciously doing offbeat Christmas movies, or are they considered a Christmas movie? That wasn't really the
Except for me.
intention,
Right.
Except for you. But I know that people told me that for next year, some of these people are my wife. She wants us to do Christmas with the Cranks. That's her
wife.
favorite Christmas film.
Krampus.
I want to talk about It's a Wonderful Life. We've never talked about that on this podcast.
Jingle all the way.
Jingle All the Way.
Yeah. Put that cookie down. No. No.
Let us know what you guys want us to explore for Christmas next year. But next week, we'll talk about Rob Reiner's staple. Whether you think it's The Princess Diaries or When Harry Met Sally. We're going to talk about When Harry Met Sally next week. So
Turn
let us
that
know
off.
what you
We
think.
have our own outplay music.
Oh, we do?
We actually do. Let us know what you think. We'll see you next week. Talk about that film. It's our New Year's film. We'll end the year, and then we already have our whole slate planned for next year. So we're very excited.
Please have a wonderful Christmas or holiday with
Absolutely.
Eat as many
family,
tamales.
friends,
Happy
loved
Festivus.
ones. Festivus for the rest of us. We will see you before New Year's.
Yes.
And that'll be fun. We'll talk about our resolutions and all that.
We'll talk about what we're going to get into next year.
We should do like little champagne or something.
I like that.
Yeah,
Let's
we'll
do
do
it.
something. You
Yeah,
know?
let's get wasted.
Now you're on the same.
Thank you for
Thank you for tuning into the
watching.
WatchTower Film Podcast. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
We love you guys.
Quick, everybody give your best impression of somebody with broken glass in their feet.